Hey, and I'm live. Okay. Uh, wait, wait for some people to get in here. I think I'm ready. So, excuse me as I disappear from camera for a minute. Nobody's in here yet anyway. Something's wrong with my charger. Yeah, I think I broke my charger. So I think my charger broke. Brand new charger, and it's not seeming to work right now. I don't really need it. No thanks. Well, maybe it's just not connected. Sometimes connections aren't so good on these. Let's see. There it goes. Yeah, it wasn't seeing the battery. That's all. Okay. So I got the charger on there. And nobody's in here yet. Okay. We shall wait. It is very, very, very hot outside. Do this now for the video that I'm going to save and reuse. Okay, so everything's done so far. I don't have the methanol kit in yet. So I gotta get that done. So I gotta get the methanol kit wired. So for now I need to go get some plugs to plug these holes. I don't have the airbox in and connected, but it don't matter. I don't really need a filter right now. I'm in my garage and it's fairly dust free and clean in here. Let's see what else needs to get done. Need to bleed the brakes, and other than that, I think this baby's done. And as I get it running, I will fill the water up all the way. So we'll just use this thing here. So it's probably going to need a little bit more water in it. It doesn't look like it's full. Okay, so I got the starter put in yesterday. I went and bought a new starter. Got a door latch, I think rebuilt, or just their lower end one. But it's easy enough to warranty it if something's wrong with it. It was still over $100 more than I paid for the starter I had in there previously, which did not work at all. It would not spin. This one I tested. It spins. It does all it's supposed to do. So let's hope it starts this car. I got a new tune from Alan yesterday because I had sent him the wrong information. When I first sent the information in the first email, my mistake, I had not updated the information from the access port from when it was in my old car. So he was tuning for a 50S, and this is the 49S, which is the firmware. And this is an early 14, so same as the 13. Whereas, hey, Barbecue Mike, how's it going? Whereas my old one was a late 14, which had different brakes and some upgrades and a different firmware apparently. And I don't know if that's year dependent. The firmware could have just been depending on what computer they put in it. So I'd given them the wrong information. But now I got the right information and I got the right tune. So I got the new tune in it. Got the new starter in. I actually got that starter replaced pretty quickly. What I didn't do was, if I can find it. Oh yeah. So this little thing goes on top of the starter and it's a little bracket that holds wiring. I'm going to zip tie the wiring up together and to keep it out of the fan. And I'm not putting this bracket back on because it's a pain in the ass and it gets in the way. There's no need for it. Nothing important goes on it. I just have to zip tie 2 cables to another one just so that they don't, fly around and don't get loose. No big deal. It's a pain in the ass to get that back on. But without that, it's really easy to do the starter. Like super easy. Once I pulled my catch can out, which I still need to put back in, as I have open lines right now. So I think that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to try and get this thing back in if I can. It is in a tight spot. And yeah, I may need to shorten this one hose because it kind of have to bend it a little too much to get it in, and I don't want it getting kinked. Try and get this thing back in if I can. I may have to change. I may just change the mount for it. Where it's mounted is too close. It needs to move over just a slight bit, a couple inches maybe. Oh my God, it's a long screw. Let's get this back in. And I do know that when I put it in, I bent the mount. I'm gonna have to bend it back because I think it's up against the fan. If you're coming in, I cannot see the chat. If you're saying hi, hey, if you're in here, I know Barbecue Mike's in here. I don't know if anybody else is. But this was just an impromptu live. I didn't plan it. I had no plans on going live until I got all the stuff done on this car, which I did. So, but as you can see, I'm not in car work mode. I still have my watch and my ring on. Usually take those off because I don't want them getting damaged. And I think this is the wrong size. Shit. Get a 10. Might be a 10. Everything seems to be a 10. Yep, that's a 10. 10 millimeters for everything. So M6 bolts. So there's two different mounts you can buy. There's a relocation mount for this kind of can, which I should have bought because it puts it back here in a much more open space. What is that? What am I seeing there? Some kind of liquid. Is that water? Is that something? This is where I'm going to dry that off. So when I start this thing, because we are starting this car on this live stream. So if you're in here, say hi in the chat. Let me know you're here if you can. What do we got? Still, we have 3 viewers now. So say hi in the chat if you're able. Otherwise, I'm going to wait till we have more people in here before I try and start this thing to either start the car and have it run or have utter disappointment when it does not work. I'm crossing my fingers and hoping it works, but I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't. Yeah, so that's not going to work. This hose is just going to be too kinked, I think. I don't know. I can get it on, but I don't know if it's going to actually work or if it's just going to cause an issue with pressure because it's not going to allow any flow. And yeah, I don't want anything flowing into my intake that I don't want, but I'd also like the gases to flow that are supposed to. Oh my God, this is such a pain to put on. Okay, it might work, it might not. It's bent pretty hard. It may be kinked more than it should be. But, you know, way things go. Let's get this tightened down so it won't blow off. And I really should have bought the other catch can that goes on the back. That's where you get a major amount of leakage, and this hose isn't fitting because this moved. This thing is such a pain. I need a better intake tube. I really do. This one is not working so well. So that's not on either. So we're probably going to get blowout from that. Okay. What else? Let's see. What's our viewership up to? We're up to 3. Come on out, bushwhackers. That's from Barbecue Mike. But yeah, I'll be right back. Grabbing water. It stinks in here for some reason today. So the other day, I hooked up my power bleeder and I bled my clutch out. And that was great because it bled. It got the clutch done like that. I'm going to use it for the brakes too. I've decided at this point, just for time reasons, and I don't want anything else happening, I'm not going to swap the back brakes right now. I'm just going to bleed them out. So that's the next thing I got to do is I got to get the back wheels off. Now I'm going to have to get dirty here, so it's time for the watch and the ring to come off so I can get these wheels off. Oh, I need to find my lug. These are all spline lugs, so I'm going to try and do this without damaging them. I need a 19, or this thing right here. Oh, trying to find my 19, that'll work. So, got to use this to get the lug nuts off. But need a breaker bar. It's underneath here. Oh, you know what? I think I'm going to use my shorter breaker bar, but it is ratcheting. So, but nicer. I won't use the impact to loosen them because it will destroy these lug nuts. We'll put the brake on in the back. Start loosening these up. Just get them broken, then I'll spin them off. I'll spin them off with the but I don't want to break them because they are colored and they're spline dried. Okay. I don't know how well you can hear me now because I know the microphone's way up there. I should probably go get my headphones or should get my Bluetooth, but they're in the house somewhere and I don't know where I put them. Oh, we're down to just you, Barbecue Mike. Everybody else left. I guess so people were expecting me to start the car right away, but I want to get my in here first. And I think a lot of people expect you to walk around with your camera, and I'm just not doing that today. Not gonna do it. Wouldn't be prudent. Whew, okay. Oh, what's up, Bama? Not much. I'm gonna try and start the car here in a little while. But first I'm getting the rear wheels removed. The Wascally Wabbit. So I'm removing the rear wheels so I can bleed the brakes in a few. The wheels been on here a while. The car's been sitting here since September, I think. Okay. Let's move these so I know which one's which. That's the front. That's the rear. Yeah, these are pretty good tires too. They're my Extreme Contacts. Let's see what we got going on. I don't know how well y'all can hear me. Can you hear me back there when I'm in the back? I don't know. I'm trying to yell a little bit, but like I said, I don't have my Bluetooth on me right now. And when I wear them, I can't hear anything. It's real quiet in here. Got those off. Get these off. I'll be right back. I'm just tripping over everything and falling down back here. Jesus. So my original radiator just tried to take me out. That was not fun. My back does not like it when I do things like that. So much dirt comes out of that damn radiator. I'm gonna have to throw it out soon. I'll be right back over there, guys. Give me a second. That here. Damn it. This one I got. This one I can't use because it's got a hole in it. That's trash. I need to get rid of this trash. Got this place. Okay. I got all the wheels off. I'll be able to police brakes now. That was my goal. Wow. It should not have been that much work. Falling down didn't help. Let's see what we got in here now. We got 4 people. Oh man, that hurt. I tripped over a radiator back there and I fell down. And yeah, that's not something I should be doing. It wasn't a hard fall, so I don't think I hurt anything. Okay, who is in here? We've got Victor. What's up? We've got Victor, Bama, Barbecue Mike, and one other. I don't know who it is. Let's see. See if anybody responded to me. Nope, he hasn't seen it. Let's text him. I'm gonna text this fucker. Uh-huh. Hold on. No live, not lice. I might have to call his ass. I know he ain't working. Shit, he doesn't have a job. So, yeah. Told him I'd let him know before I started the car that I ain't gonna wait on him too much longer if he don't get my message. It's almost noon. He should be awake. I've been up since 5 something this morning. Had a cramp, woke up, and fed the dogs. There he is. He was getting on. There we go. So anybody gonna join the panel, or am I gonna just be talking to myself here? Yeah, I was talking about you getting on, Mike. I was. So I think it's gonna start. Like I said, I tested. I got the starter yesterday. I got it from AutoZone. I what do you call it? I got it installed pretty quickly, but I tested it first. Hooked it up to my other battery down here and tested it, and it went just like it's supposed to. So no, I didn't use their front. I totally, when I was in there, those guys are so discombobulated. I didn't even want to try and get them to do commercial. They've got like 7 people plus working at a time. And it was sitting there waiting for the 6 people in the back to come forward and help the couple of customers in line. This AutoZone sucks. And it doesn't help that it's being remodeled right now. Like they're doubling the size of the building. So half their parking lot's gone right now as they've torn it apart to build the new building. But how much was it with that? I think I paid after I had the core, so I didn't have to pay that. It was like 171 after tax. Or no, 100. I paid $151. 151, I believe. Let me look. I can look it up because it should be in my purchases. Account, order history. The app is slow. Yeah, I could have saved 30-ish. Let's see. In-store purchase, 3 items. The hell? It was 160. I paid $159. That's what I paid. It should have been $179, but I did have a $20 credit, so I used it. $159. That was still $100, about $100 more than I paid for the starter. But since we're here, got 6 people in here. Nobody's going to join the panel because I'm about to get in the car. And once I get in the car, I can't, come over here and let you in. So, oh, starter of the core return. Okay. They call it $40 for the core, I guess. Yeah, has a lifetime warranty. But it has a little sticker on it that says, don't take it back to the store. Call this number first, which I probably should take a picture of that number because it's going to get really dirty. Oh, Jesus Christ. I am an idiot. I always have it copied before I start. Yeah, I usually have it up here and have it up there before I start the panel. So I didn't. I'm a little out of it right now. I'm trying to do so much stuff. My channel. I got to pin this puppy. Get in here. Turn my bar. Oh, there we go. Welcome to the channel. And we are going to pin this message. Done. Yeah, I didn't even realize there wasn't a link. Did anybody else tell me there wasn't a link?
Just me.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you said where's the link earlier, or no, somebody typed again and it scrolled me. No, nobody else said there was no link. So wait until after FTU. Yeah, I would too. What up, Bama? Oh, look at that wall. Look at that wall.
Yeah, there's a wall there. And that's all I can see because I'm hurt and bored like hell. I'm glad you went live.
Yeah, I'm sorry you're hurting, man. I am. So I ran out of my Norco, my pain meds, which I was on a 7.5 that was slated to take like 3 times a day. I took it twice a day because I wanted it to last longer. I didn't realize it was doing as much as it was. I was thinking it wasn't working. Seriously. I thought it wasn't working. And turns out now that I'm out of it, it was doing something. It was actually easing a lot of pain that I didn't realize I had in my lower back. It's on fire constantly now, but you know, I'm me. I'm just gonna power through it like I always do. But I'm gonna get in this car here and I'm gonna see if it starts. I've already primed the fuel because I turned it on and it primed. I heard it. So the fuel should be primed. I got that charger on it, but it's green. It's not doing anything. So the battery is fully charged. I reconditioned that battery, even though that battery is from 2019. I have a new one that I bought from, it's a Duralast. I guess I got that from AutoZone too. But it's only a 590 instead of a 600. So I decided not to swap it out yet.
Is it the original battery that says that it's 600?
The original is. This isn't the original. This is one of the Duracells from Batteries Plus, but it was put in back in 2019. Like it's got the sticker on it.
It's really a 590. Don't let them lie to you.
Are they lying to me?
They are.
I have no way to test it because I don't have. Actually, I may have bought a tool that will test that. The battery testers. I may have one somewhere. I just wouldn't know where the hell it is.
Like a brand new 96R, which I'm assuming that is.
This one is a 95. Oh, that's a 96R DLG. Yep. The one thing I hate about it is
they're all rated at 590. They can do more than 590, like fresh, but yeah, they're all supposed to be rated at that group size at 590.
Drinking amps is 735. Cold is 590. So,
yeah.
But it doesn't usually get that. I hate the fact that Duralast got rid of their handles.
On certain batteries, yes.
On most of their batteries.
That battery never had a handle.
It should. This one, I love the handle on this one because it flips up and down.
My Odyssey has one.
Huh?
My Odyssey has one.
Well, that's an Odyssey battery. I'm not paying for a fucking Odyssey battery. They're ridiculously overpriced.
I paid $150 for it with a discount.
It's an AGM?
Yep.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind an AGM though.
I have an Odyssey Extreme because of the
lighter
and the radios and the lights.
Yeah, they're lighter. They last longer. They have more power. They're just nicer batteries. But I'm not paying the price for one.
I think the cranking
car AGM is not cheap.
I think the cranking power on the thing is like 850
but I
for CCA.
On this. The battery box is huge. The battery box has that much space behind the battery. If it weren't for the hold down, that battery would be all over the place.
Same way on the Mustangs.
Why? Yeah, the Mustang battery box is huge too.
It's just a big bucket.
Anyway, let's see. And I think what it is behind it's a drain.
It is.
It's got a
Make
weird
sure
and
make sure you push in the clutch.
Huh?
Make sure you push in the clutch.
Yeah, I know how to start it. I've been driving these things for years.
It's on the left side.
Left. Not sure what that means, but I'll go with it. Turn it on. Make sure everything in here is off. Press clutch to start. Key battery low. Replace soon. Hood's open. And one more. Come on, give me the one more. I know I got one more.
That engine's been run before, right?
Oh, there we go. Get those out of the way.
Three, two, one.
Running.
Oh, I couldn't tell. it
Look for leaks.
Yeah, it muted it, didn't it, Mama?
Yeah, I didn't know what that was. I thought that was something else.
Oh, okay.
It's a brand new.
What are you hollering for? We can't hear the motor. So it's running?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
The EcoBoost frequency is so like low and deep on the built cars or the modified cars, the exhaust, that it just like it can't be picked up. It's weird.
Okay, I got it. I heard that little blank spot you was talking about, but I just figured it was a damn mic or something.
Yeah. First time we started my car, it sounded like a V8 with a chop and everything.
Fuel leaks.
So far.
How's coolant level? You let it run for a little bit. He revved it.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like it's.
Hey, do that again.
You probably can't hear you.
You probably can't.
Okay. So it's working. And Sublime, hey, how's it going down there? What's up, Sublime?
What's up? What's up?
Sorry, I was in the car.
Oh, did you already start it?
Yeah, I already started it. Sorry, you came in the basement when I started it. While I was in the car or under.
So, how's it sound?
Doesn't sound bad.
Doesn't sound bad.
It's working. I see some water dripping, but I don't know if that's from. So when I filled this up, I accidentally wasn't paying attention and I overfilled the overflow, and the overflow does have a hole in it at the top to actually let it overflow. I didn't realize that because I've never had that happen in one of these before. And
it could have just had moisture in the AC line too, and it would have pushed it out.
What's that?
You could have just had moisture in the AC line as well.
No. This is actually, it was green. It was the green. It was on my my hot side pipe, and I wiped it off. But there's a couple of drips. But I just didn't get it cleaned up when I spilled it the other day. So it's still making its way down. I also have 4 leaks right here because I need to get plugs for these because I don't have nothing all wired in yet. Because that's a lot of work. So it's not going to have methanol before it comes toward takeover.
What's up, Victor? What's up, Mike? Who's Static? What's going on? Just gave you a late response to that text.
I'm going to bleed the brakes today, and after that, it's getting out on the road because I need to do some pulls to send to my tuner.
There you go. Bama,
But
Sir?
Bully.
I gotta
Sir?
It's getting hot in here already. But I can air it out a little bit first because it's smoky in here.
I mean, it will be though.
What's up, buddy? You out riding around?
There's a
Say
little
what?
bit of smoke in
Are
here.
you out on the roof?
I am. I'm working.
You're working.
Come by here, cut my grass, please.
I ain't cutting no damn grass. The only grass I'm playing with, son.
They'll be rewarded in.
If I can't smoke it, I ain't cutting it.
Well, I can't cut it, so there you go.
I turn this up any louder? I can.
Maybe
There
you
we go.
can't cut it until you smoke it.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
Oh shit.
Let me see if this will work.
Applied some more places there, Boost Addict?
Yeah, a couple more.
Since you text me? Gotcha. You'll find something.
I missed a manager of parts at a Nissan dealership by 2 days, and I went up there and talked to the guy, and he was like, "Mike, I wish you quit 2 days ago." He said, "I would love to have you here running parts."
What, did you ever go by Drew's place?
He has to call them for me. I haven't gotten back in touch with Drew yet. When I went to apply, it didn't show that as a listing, so
Hard to apply.
Drew's making contact for me.
Hey, are you guys hearing an echo from me?
Kinda, it's that frequency of the EcoBoost motor.
No, well, it's because I'm running on my speaker, which is way back there, and it's loud. I can't hear it on my computer speaker very well over this fan, but I got to get some of the smoke out of here so I can close this door because it's like 90 fucking degrees out there.
Yeah. That's nothing compared to what it's going to be a Ford takeover.
Sublime, did you like the AI generated
Oh
Sublime?
my god, dude! Did you? And what? Jesus! What are we sending middle of the night text here? My god!
Well, we started by making Pink some logos, which I can send to you. And then we typed in Kermit 500, and the first picture was a an S197 GT 500 with Kermit going.
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
That was funny.
And then I typed in Ford Explorer chasing GT 500.
Oh my god!
You got
Don't get Mike Paul going on that. I still have the Explorer that Mike Hall gave me in the trunk of my car, I think.
Nice.
I just saw it the other day.
I had a water. Did anybody see what I did with it?
Check your arse.
No, it's not up my arse. That's empty.
If it was up his ass, he'd know it.
I don't know.
Is that air filter for the Focus?
Filter?
Behind you.
Stop, salty.
Oh, yeah. It's just a stock air filter. I need to go get a new one. This one's filthy. I use the Ford paper one. It flows the best. And I use the original box. So I'll just go up to AutoZone and pick one up today if they have it.
5 more days.
5 more days?
5 more days.
Yeah, 5 more days.
Monday, Tuesday.
I had to count on my hands. You know I had the damn water. I just got another fridge.
About this time on Thursday, Sublime will be rolling into Jackson and heading to Henderson.
Yeah, maybe a couple hours later, probably 2 o'clock, but yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of early for him. It's a long drive.
Yeah. Like I said, my goal is to be on the road by 6 and down there no later than 2.
Yeah.
Thank God I'm not going through goddamn Georgia again. Not have to worry about those freaking pigs.
Why'd you have to go through,
Oh, there.
why'd you have to go through Georgia last time?
No, I that was when I was on my way home from Florida.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Usually it's either 65 south or 57 south straight through Illinois.
Yeah, there's nothing in Georgia I want to like. I would go down there and hang out with Salty for a minute,
I love
then-
Georgia.
and then the rest of Georgia can just kind of,
I don't speed in Georgia. How's that? I mean, I might do like a couple over, like 2 or 3 over, but that's about it.
Are you afraid of GSP?
Hell yeah, they're assholes.
Wait, who's assholes? Georgia?
Yeah.
GSP, Georgia State
Well,
Patrol.
The one I got, dude, was about as lucky as I could get. He was a young trooper, but thank God he was a car guy.
Yeah, that
So,
helps. You got
yeah, I
lucky.
know, Shelby, I know.
It actually just depends.
And yeah, Mike, I know about 57. 57's laced with cops.
I'm gonna start pushing everything back in now. Back in, get this air box in. I'm gonna take it to auto. If I go to auto, doesn't get an air filter, I'm just gonna drive it because I need to drive it.
Just
But
send it.
Wide open throttle as soon as you leave the house.
Yeah. No,
How's that track last?
I also have a clutch to break in at the same time. So I have to be a little bit careful in it. And he wants, I guess he wants third gear pulls instead of fourth gear pulls, which thankfully that keeps the speed down to like 120.
20 and 25.6 seconds.
Oh, you're funny, man.
Yeah.
You see, 20?
That sounds like my car. Well,
No,
never mind.
He's faster than an old 5.0.
I was at the track last night. And there were some nice cars up there. There was an old school Gremlin.
A gremlin?
Gremlin, yeah.
Ah, my mom
I love
had a
every time
Gremlin.
I see a gremlin at a
I
racetrack.
love
You
that
know
car. I
thing is
hate it when
nasty.
she got, and I only loved it because of the gremlin on the side. I was a kid, you know.
What happened, Salty?
What else was there? There was a drag car there. He was running freaking fast. I didn't see what kind of times.
How are
Did you
you
run?
running?
I won my first round. Even though the guy had a better reaction time than me, he was farther away from his dial-in time than I was. I was only like
That's right. You
100.
bracket.
Yeah.
I love bracket racing. I know some people hate it. I love it. I like both types, heads up and bracket.
Yeah, my second round, I red lit, and if I wouldn't have red lit, I would have won the round. The guy his reaction time was like 0.3, just garbage, and he broke out, so I would have freaking won. I was so mad at myself.
He's talking about what Funky's truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those cam phasers are not the easiest replacement in the world either.
No. Both front half of the motor's got to come off.
Yeah, just get the cam phaser locks and lock them. But your truck doesn't work as well that way. Not as efficient, anyway.
And then we normally do 8th mile at the for the racing, but once I was eliminated, I took the sled that I normally run and ran a quarter mile pass. And we had probably a 15, 20 mile an hour wind coming right at us, against us, and still ran like a 10:50 at 120 or 119 or something like that.
Faster than my car. Holy Jesus! Why is this thing such a pain in the ass to put on?
The next time we go up there, I'm gonna ask my buddy if I could take his turbo sled for a full quarter mile pass, dude. That thing's got to be, if its conditions are good, you're talking 9.0s, 9.10s.
Turbo sled.
560s in the 8th.
Do those sleds have rubber tracks or?
Yeah, basically, you know how like you have a normal track for a snowmobile that's got studs or picks on it? Picture the same thing, but with a smooth rubber surface. Yep.
So basically one huge tire.
Yeah.
Oh. You have another big
Except
one.
it's not a tire though, but yeah.
It's a track.
Sure is.
Track, yeah, it's called a track.
Ooh, it is hot in here now. I had that door open for a little while.
That's because you're old.
I'm not old.
He did 10.5 on a quarter mile with a 20 mile an hour wind opposing.
It's what I need before next week. Unfortunately, I'd drive to Mississippi for to go buy one of my own. Is that Mister fan I had last year? Problem is, I won't have the trailer with me.
It ain't that big.
No, Salty,
Yeah.
I'm not.
The trailer was nice to have it in because it kept the whole trailer cool up until the end of the day before we left.
Yeah.
The U.S. Open, isn't that golf?
It depends. Yes, usually it's golf.
No, he was talking about U.S. Open. He's talking about the border.
Salty, next race, I'll do that.
No, you won't.
I will do that.
Salty, you're expecting Sublime to actually make a video?
It's tough to get video at the track, man, because every time I come back from a pass, I've got to cool the sled down. And by the time I cool the sled down, it's almost time to go make another pass, you know?
That's why I usually get friends to help me.
Yeah, well, the only friend I have up there is racing as well, so neither one of us has much time.
You only got one friend?
I'm able to do it, but it's just me. I'm able to take video.
What'd you say, Mike?
I said you only have one friend. It was me.
Oh, wow. No, I got 2 friends.
I can count them on 2 fingers.
Yeah.
Sublime called me a couple weeks ago out of the blue, and he's just like, "Are you alive?"
Yeah. Exactly.
Well, did we find out? Is he alive?
Hopefully he was alive.
Yeah. Huh?
Sounds like a freaking pack of bees.
Done.
His car's
Yeah.
running.
On my intake, I'm using T-bolts because
Johnny Bates. Okay, now it sounds like something else.
my entire air path has T-bolt clamps on it.
Sounds like you got a dildo in your ass that won't turn off.
You should know.
You know.
Oh, that hurt. I don't know about
How did
y'all,
you
but
know?
that hurt my ears right then.
Sorry.
Yeah, earbud users alert.
Oh my god.
Yeah, these are very expensive and very sound canceling, so I heard everything.
Shit. Well, that's what you get for wearing headphones. I should have muted. I'm sorry. It's hard to do when I don't have headphones on.
One of these fingers is secretly down in my mind.
Oh, God, I thought you were about to go somewhere else with that. One of these fingers is secretly down. Fill in the blanks.
Are you holding up 2 fingers?
With his one hand, we can't see the other hand.
I can't see what you're doing.
Oh, there we go. Okay. That left hand look a little brown.
I just broke that. Son of a bitch. Didn't even think about it. I was leaning
Dude,
on-
what the fuck was that? Seriously? I'm in line for make a left turn, and the turning arrow came out, and 3 cars went, and it turned red again.
Oh, I hate when that happens. Damn it.
I got like 7 more cars in front of me, so it looks like I'm waiting 2 more lights.
Lovely. Ah, shit.
Just start revving your engine, they'll move.
Salty's in the basement.
Who? What?
Yeah, Salty's bringing you a vibrator.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Shelty.
If you
Welcome.
in a finger.
We already know your IQ, Salty. You don't need to show it to us.
Well, I just wanted to remind you.
Where the hell did I? Oh, my God. I lost my tool right in front of me again.
Has it got a 10mm on it?
Damn, Mike, I'm surprised you're on the live stream knowing that there's a damn WWE pay-per-view fixing to start.
In 51 minutes.
Yeah, I know.
I just got done watching TNA's pay-per-view for last night.
Did you hear the news about TNA?
I'm assuming they've been bought by WWE.
No, I bet you they're not going to be bought by WWE. I bet they're going to be bought by Tony Khan.
It's weird though because they have all these because they had the NXT people on TNA last night.
Yeah, I just don't see. I don't see TKO wanting to buy any more companies when they're doing so much cutting right
Be
now.
back in a minute.
You're not wrong.
But you never
Come on,
know.
people.
They're probably
fucking
just
move.
doing the whole Forbidden Door thing because AEW has got New Japan and they've got MLW and they've got what's that other women's wrestling thing?
Stardom or some shit like that.
Stardom. Yeah. That looked like it hurt a little bit. That looked like a 1 out of a 10 on the pain.
Just a little.
Yeah, I hate to hear that about Funky's truck. He said he couldn't afford to have it fixed.
Phasers
So he's going
are
to,
expensive, man.
yeah, he said he's going to try to do it himself.
They're expensive. Here, let me text him.
I told him to give Ken a call and just talk to Ken about the codes that it's throwing up and stuff like that. Maybe Ken can walk him through something that maybe he has not thought of yet that would keep him from having to take it to a shop or something like that. Because he said he's going to take it to a shop and drop it off and see if they can tell him what's wrong with it, but not fix it.
Hopefully they don't charge them just for diagnosing it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, man. I mean, they'll probably still charge him because I don't see them doing it for free, but I just hope they don't rape him on the charge.
Most places are at least $100.
Yeah, at least. I mean, because you got to look at it. That's their time. That's their employees. So like, they're not going to do.
150.
They're not going to do that stuff for free, man.
Yeah, usually 150 diagnostic charge at most places.
Not unless he knows them really well or something. They rather throw out a damn
I just smashed my finger good.
a favor. But I told him, he said something about changing the rear end and stuff like that on his car. And say he don't have a damn dial indicator or none of that shit because he don't know how to set the preload and stuff like that on the rear end. I said, man, you can go to YouTube University, man. They'll teach you all that shit.
YouTube University. That's where I learned to do all this.
Was he going to drive? Oh, because he trailers his car, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Usually, get trailers to on a truck.
Well, I think he's only going to trailer because of the rear end. He's wanting to change the rear end, and he's wanting to change the rear gear. Oh, that's not good. That ball came back to you, brother. That's going to hurt.
Wait, the rear end was bad. Sunshine though.
Is that him or is that me? Is that him or is that me?
That's him.
Okay.
He's in his car.
Oh,
It-
okay.
Does he have
Yeah.
DPH?
Does he have who?
DPH.
That hurts.
DPH. What the hell is that?
Yeah, it's running.
Dirty
Dirty
Pirate.
Pirate Hooker. It's running.
It's running, but it ain't running enough for him to chance driving it down here. Because he just got it running, so he really ain't. I mean,
Everybody said he
computers-
was live last night, but I couldn't find him live.
yeah, he was live. I was on the panel.
I couldn't find it. Like I was looking.
Yeah,
and,
Barbecue Mike was in there and everything. Yeah, he was live.
Like I went.
Hey,
to
I
his
gotta hop
channel.
off for an estimate. I'll be back in a few minutes. I'll stay on the panel. I'm just gonna be silent here for a little bit.
Do that.
Top
Okay,
of that
bud.
top of that cop car.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Son of a.
Oh, so Sublime's out working, huh?
I
okay.
leaned on this right here and I cracked it.
How bad?
Right here at the main, it should be fine, but
Put some
Yeah.
JB Blast Weld on it.
I've got some JB Weld plastic back there. I'll just do that. It's a 3D
Man,
part anyway.
I'm gonna tell you right now, that damn plastic JB Weld, now fiberglass JB Weld, that's some good shit.
That
Yeah,
fiberglass
I
one
got
for
that.
sure.
That damn fiberglass JB Weld is the bomb, dude. You put that shit on, it does not come off. It works. It worked really good.
Yeah,
I love that shit.
I've used it one
This
time
stuff-
in my life, and I was like, "Whoa!"
that's the stuff you're talking about, right?
Is that the fiberglass or is that the plastic?
The plastic. It works on fiberglass.
Yeah, but they also make a fiberglass
Yeah.
JB Weld. That shit is good.
This is plastic. This is a 3D printed piece.
Yeah, it's probably a sandable plastic too, right?
Yep.
Okay, well the hell that's good too.
And luckily, even if I sand it, it retains its color because it was made out of this color.
don't know what the fuck is going on with my cabinet, man. That's fucking making
Being
me
a
mad.
bitch.
No, every time I turn my lights off on my fucking computer cabinet, just for some reason they just fucking come back on.
Yeah, mine does that until what do you use it to control them with? IQ or?
No, the remote that it came with.
Oh, yours is on so the ones on mine are controlled by the software in the computer because they're plugged into a board that's plugged directly into the motherboard, and so they come on when I boot the machine, but then they shut off because I have them set to not run. But like everything in my computer has freaking lights on it, and I don't care for lights. It sits in a corner. I don't need damn lights.
See, here's what mine's looking like right now.
I mean, they come that way. You can't get them without it now.
See them? They just keep fucking changing colors.
Oh yeah,
You can change that though.
I
I moved mine under my desk, or I'd show the new one.
Well, that's under my desk too.
My webcam don't go that far.
Mine ain't on the webcam. Mine's on the phone. I move it everywhere. See?
get anywhere box, but I just want a stock one. But the price they want for this lower piece is ridiculous. But it's got some broken screw holes.
Nothing wrong with the broken screw holes, as long as you don't break a bolt.
All right, young lady, come here. Your ass gonna go in the living room because yesterday you jumped off this bed and made me mad. So now I'm not gonna trust you sitting on the bed no more. Now your ass going in the living room.
Poor girl.
Nah, she well, I wouldn't mind it if she didn't have that bad, her leg problem.
Yeah.
She is 6, 6.5, something like that.
Oh, so she's still fairly young.
And but the thing of it is, I can't afford to let her jump off of a damn bed anymore.
Yeah, you don't need her getting hurt. I get that.
Yeah, because that damn titanium plate and them 5 screws in her leg cost me a fuck ton of money. $3,500 at the end of the day is what it all cost her.
I got this stuff out of my way now, so I can.
Hey, Salty.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I was pretty upset. How upset were you about UFC 303?
I wasn't.
I didn't know anything. Are you talking about that Conor McGregor pulled out?
Yep.
Well, I mean, me and Funky were talking about it last night, and Funky said it really didn't surprise him that happened. He said that Conor has been postponing this fight and postponing this fight and postponing this fight for a long time now.
Didn't we talk about this last night or night before on live?
Night before.
Funky's all about the UFC. Funky's all about the UFC shit, man. He lives, breathes, and eats that shit.
Yeah.
Everybody's got a hobby, man.
And he said, yeah, he was like me and him both. Like I like Conor McGregor. A lot of people don't like him because of his smart ass mouth and shit.
I don't like his mouth.
That's the whole thing about him that I like, because that son of a bitch is so unpredictable. I like him just because I want to see what he's gonna say next. That's why I like him.
Okay. Say I don't watch it a lot. If I'm at somebody's house or somebody has a pay-per-view or something on, I will definitely watch some UFC. But I don't get into it enough to even know who the people are.
Yeah, I mean, because think about it. Without his mouth, he wouldn't be rich.
No shit.
His mouth got him there. Don't get me wrong now. He fought some fights and won some championships and headlines some pay-per-views and shit, but his mouth got him to the dance.
Mouth is what got him as famous
Yes.
and popular.
And that's the whole. That's how I view everything. I don't go by how good he is in the octagon or none of that shit. I just want to see what that crazy motherfucker is gonna say next. And anybody that's like him, when you go to a weigh-in, he's standing there with his arms up, flexing his muscle, and his fucking dick as hard as a rock, sticking about 2 inches away from the other guy. I'm a fan of that shit because that's fucking cool as shit. I'm like, yeah, motherfucker.
Like watching him fight. I think he's a damn good fighter. I enjoy watching him fight, but that's about it.
Hey, that elbow he threw that time is still one of the craziest things I've seen in UFC.
I know that shit's right.
It's just like wrestling, all the talk and bullshit. I like watching the wrestling. That's about it.
See, I'm all about this. When it comes to wrestling, I'm all about the storyline. that's what gets me and drags me
They
into
have
the
a great
thing. I love the
storyline,
storyline.
but for me, it's all about the wrestling, and that's it. Just to watch it, even knowing that the outcome is known, I don't care.
It's how they get there. It's how they get there is what interests me.
Those guys are so good at what they do.
Oh
Will we
yeah,
get in
hell
trouble
yeah.
if I turn my TV on and I have wrestling on in the background.
Wrestling.
You can have it on if you want, buddy. Cause I'm gonna watch the pay-per-view myself.
Well, my TV's right there. Like,
Well,
is it
the
gonna
only
get
thing
to me?
I hate, the only thing I hate about it, man, I mean, you can't film it, of course.
Yeah.
Because then he would get a copyright strike. You can't do that because WWE has got exclusive rights to that shit. So you don't want to fuck with WWE. They got too much. TKO has got way too much money.
You know who else you don't want to fuck with? NFL. Those fuckers are dicks.
Dude, I tell you what, I think TKO's got more money than the NFL. I swear to God. I'm telling you right now, man. I don't know. TKO is some rich motherfuckers.
But they pay taxes.
Huh?
The NFL is still tax exempt.
I don't know how in the world could they possibly
they were
be
given that
taxes?
by the government many years ago, but like MLB and NBA and all, they gave up their tax exemption when they started making money, when they became a profitable company. The NFL refused to do it.
You mean to tell me the NFL is not a profitable company?
No, they refused to pay taxes, give up their loophole they have. They
So
make
I guess
a shit ton of money.
so. I guess that's the reason why they can let motherfuckers stand there and kneel on the field and disrespect the flags. They don't give a shit, right?
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah. I guess that's the reason why I don't watch NFL.
Just because Georgia doesn't have a good football team.
They ain't never had a good football team besides college. Hell, what the Falcons ever done for anybody?
And that was just in the last 10 years.
Yeah. Oh, no. Look, when we won a national championship 3 years ago, but that was the first one we had won in 40 years, though.
And that will be the last one.
It might be the last.
No, I'm telling you right now, it ain't gonna be the last one. Because I can promise you, this year it will not be Alabama.
Didn't
That
say
I
that.
can guarantee you.
You
That
think?
didn't do it.
You think Alabama's not going to do it this year?
No, I know they're not.
Bama's done. Satan's gone.
Yeah,
Oh,
Bama
yeah,
is done,
yeah.
dude.
That's what you think.
I'm telling you right now, Bama is done. You know, look, I'm not going to sit here and say they won't ever win another national championship. I won't say that. But I'm going to say until they can find another coach that's going to step in and run that team at least 3/4 of good, like Saban did, they're done winning championships.
They needed Bill Belichick to come to the
way it is
college.
with any coach, you know. You gotta have a decent. People don't really. Fortunately.
Yeah, it's all about the people. That's for sure. I will agree, 100%. Tennessee, I mean, you just wait. Tennessee one day is going to finally get a coach that actually gives two shits about that football team. If they ever do, and then they gonna be back to their winning ways too. I mean, it's all goes in cycles, you know.
Don't summon RJ into this.
Well, no, I mean, don't get me wrong. I was a Tennessee fan back in the Peyton era.
You know what he never did when he was at Tennessee though?
What's that?
He
Beat
never
Florida.
beat Florida.
Well, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of teams that went down to Florida, so that's nothing to be ashamed of.
That's 4 years straight you couldn't win.
Yeah, but there's a lot of teams that has went down to Florida, so that's nothing to be really fucking ashamed of.
How you figure that?
Because it's nothing to be ashamed of. Because Florida used to be a fucking powerhouse, dude. Back in the day, they were fucking powerhouse.
Yeah, look at our record against Florida, even though it was a powerhouse, and we wasn't winning championships. That's all you got to do. Look it up.
All I can say is back in the day when Alabama was not even on the fucking Richter scale, Florida was kicking fucking people's nuts in.
During
Not
the prime
Alabama. You got
years,
to go back.
during the
I'm
prime
just telling you.
Florida, it was Auburn that beat us.
Yeah, I'm just telling you. Back in the day, before you even heard, all Alabama was and all Georgia was back in those days was a guaranteed win for the other team. That's all Alabama and Georgia was.
Georgia used to be the Vanderbilt.
Wow.
I mean, I'm sorry, but I mean, hey, look, I'm a Georgia guy, but I'm gonna call a spade a spade. I mean, it's the fucking truth, you know. They were guaranteed wins for the other team.
Yeah,
Amazing.
yeah.
Time to put pools away.
And that back in those days, when you had fucking Deion Sanders and people like that playing for Florida, dude, they were fucking a monster. Wasn't nobody taking them fuckers down back then.
All you got to do is just go back in the decades and see what decade Alabama didn't win a championship. That's all you got to do. And then tell me what decade they didn't win a Southeast Conference championship. Now you go look at that. And
How many championships did they win before Saban?
They won every decade except for
The 90s.
somewhere. Well, no, they won. No, yeah, in the 80s, it's the only decade they didn't win a championship.
So 80s and the 90s. So that's a 20-year span.
No, they won in '92. You crackhead.
Okay, they won one. Okay, they won one championship in 20 years, and you're calling them a powerhouse. That's not considered a powerhouse.
See, I like the way you phrase it, because saying they've won a championship every decade sounds really great until you realize that they won one in 20 years.
Yeah, that's not a powerhouse. Look, Georgia won one in fucking the 80s, but it was the beginning of the 80s, and they didn't win another one until the fucking 19 or 20, 21. That was 40 fucking years in between time.
Yeah,
you can't call that a powerhouse either.
1982.
You can't call them a powerhouse either. They got lucky and they won one.
Two championships.
And they did not luck into either one of those championships. They earned both of those motherfuckers.
Anybody wins a championship, I never say they look into it. I don't care who it is.
I agree. You're 100% correct. I agree with that one.
Because you got to be there to win it. So I don't care who won it.
That's right. You got to be there to win. They're not giving those some bitches away for free. So, yep, you got to go earn them.
I don't have a horse in this race, so I don't care.
But like I said, look, I'm not even going to say Georgia's going to win one this year. Don't get me wrong. They got some good people. They brought in and shit like that. But you know what? We can look here on paper. We can look and tell you what they're going to do. But it does not count until they get on the field and actually play the game. That's when we're going to find out what they do.
Yeah, you got to look at Georgia's schedule. I'm afraid it ain't going to happen.
Well, I'm definitely not worried about Oklahoma, and I'm definitely not worried about Texas. Neither one of those teams this year, I'm not worried about. Now, you give them a couple of years in the SEC, then we might can talk about worrying about them. But right now, I'm not worried about neither one of them.
Where's Georgia playing Texas at?
Oh, I'm not saying that we're going to play Texas. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I'm not worried about them in the SEC this year winning a championship.
I'm talking about beating them. I ain't talking about what Texas is going to do all year. I'm talking about where's Georgia playing Texas at?
I have no clue because I have not looked at the schedule.
And what game? It's early and it's in Texas.
I just sit here and told you I didn't look at the schedule, so I don't know when they're going to play them this year, if they even are going to play them.
Yes,
I know they start out the season with fucking Auburn or Oklahoma or something like that.
I'm not sure about neither one of those games, but they play Texas early.
I know on the strength of schedule list in the SEC that Florida had the hardest schedule.
Georgia, I tell you what, according to my brother, Georgia's right behind them.
Georgia's like 6th.
Yeah, Georgia's got a hard schedule this year. They're not going if they get to the playoffs and get to the national championship game or the SEC game, they're gonna have to earn their way there because they ain't gonna be no fucking gimmies. And that's for anybody this year. The SEC is loaded this year. It's gonna be a hard fucking conference.
So the easiest schedule is the Tigers, then the Rebels, then the Vols, then the other Tigers, the Longhorns, the Wildcats, the Aggies, the Commodores, the Bulldogs, the Razorbacks, the Gamecocks, the Bulldogs, the Tide, the Sooners, and then the Gators. That was from easiest to hardest.
Yep.
So like I said,
When was the last time Razorbacks had a really good team?
It's been a minute. But
When,
Florida,
It's
Florida
been-
has
it's been a few
10.
minutes.
Florida has 10 games against a ranked team.
How many does Georgia and Alabama have?
Alabama 6.
How many does Georgia got?
2.
2 against ranked teams?
Yep.
Damn.
But you got to remember.
How the fuck they get?
It's where it's at. It's where it's at. Now, if you don't look at where games are at, then I got nothing to say to you.
Well, I haven't even looked at the schedule this year because I don't even know when they're playing. But I think Georgia's starting game this year. It's either Auburn or Oklahoma or some shit like that. Because Georgia was supposed to play Oklahoma last year, but then Oklahoma and Texas decided not to join the SEC last year, and they decided to come in this year.
All right, here's y'all's schedule. Y'all start against WKU, Western
Okay.
Kentucky U.
Okay, that's probably going to be a win.
Then y'all go to South Florida.
Yep.
Then y'all go to Wisconsin. Then y'all go to Alabama, Vanderbilt, South Carolina, Tennessee, Missouri, LSU, Mercer, Oklahoma, Auburn.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to sit on South Carolina because South Carolina seems to have Georgia's fucking number. I don't know what it is about that fucking sorry ass team, but they can whoop our ass at any minute. I don't know what it is about that team.
But listen to how easy y'all's schedule really was, though. WKU, South Florida, Wisconsin, Vanderbilt, Tennessee, Mercer.
I could have sworn they didn't go to. They ain't going to Texas.
No.
Oh, maybe that one
25.
dropped because I think maybe that's dropped because like Salty was talking about what Oklahoma they were supposed to play Oklahoma, and I think they changed it.
Yeah, so Oklahoma's 25.
I thought we were supposed to play fucking Auburn this year.
Y'all did. That's your last game, November 30th.
Oh, damn, I thought we were supposed to be starting with Auburn or either Clemson won.
Yeah. So Florida's schedule is Miami, Samford, A&M, Mississippi State, UCF, Tennessee, Kentucky, Georgia, Texas, LSU, Ole Miss, Florida State.
God damn, Florida got a hard ass schedule this year. Fuck.
Like minus Samford, everything's kind of because like UCF, you never know.
Yeah, and I'm telling you what, you cannot sit on damn Mississippi State. Them guys can play ball when they want to. Them guys can play ball.
Like Mississippi State's that one team that if you ignore their numbers and you go back and watch the games, they don't lose by
I know that's the
anything
thing.
like a field goal.
I don't know what it is. They just can't never seem to get over the hump. But if they
But-
ever get over the hump, it's gonna be bad for a lot of folks.
But y'all gotta admit that's a stretch there. So back to back, you have Tennessee, Kentucky, Georgia, Texas, LSU, Ole Miss, and Florida State. That's a
Yeah, you better not get nobody hurt.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be the key this year for all the teams though. Injuries.
we play Georgia at a neutral location though. That's the good thing about Florida, Georgia. It's always neutral.
Oh, you a Florida guy?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Damn, you just learning that?
I just now learned that. I didn't know you were a Florida guy.
Do you not see that right there?
He said it about 20 minutes ago.
Oh Lord. Hell, I thought being an Alabama guy was bad. Hell, damn, you a Florida guy.
No, at least out of everybody in this conversation, at least I pee standing up.
Hey, buddy, I pee standing up too.
Let's
I
look
might
at
have
the
to-
ball schedule.
But I might have to sit down to keep from peeing on my feet. But I do pee standing up.
All right. Tennessee football schedule: Chattanooga, NC State, Kent State, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Florida, Alabama, Kentucky, Mississippi State, Georgia, UTEP, and Vandy.
I tell you what, they ain't got an easy schedule. I mean,
I
a lot
mean-
of the games, it sounds like it's easy, but they don't have an easy schedule.
They have their first 3 games are against crap schools: Kent State, Chattanooga, and NC State. Then you
Yeah,
got,
but Tennessee's
five
nothing though.
Yeah. So they have 4 crap conference games.
Yeah. It used to be Tennessee used to be good, which I'd love to see actually Tennessee get back to their winning ways again because the conference needs it.
Oh,
You know what
my
I'm saying?
God.
I'm just saying, I ain't just talking about Tennessee alone, but I want to see Florida get back to their winning ways. I want to see Clemson get back to their winning ways. I want the damn conference to be hard for everybody. I want all the teams to be good. That way we all get good games.
That's going to be the thing, though. They're going to be 3-0 after they beat these nobodies, and they're going to be like, "It's our year. We're the best
Yeah.
team in college football."
The
Yeah.
orange is back. The orange is back. And I shut the hell up.
And as soon as they play somebody that actually knows how to block, they're going to get their fucking ass fucking embarrassed.
Because their
That's what's
first
gonna
team
happen.
they play is Oklahoma. Like their first real team they play is Oklahoma, and then
I
they
tell
play
you what, Oklahoma could put a donkey stomp on their ass too.
Yeah, and then they play Florida, Alabama, Kentucky in a row.
Well, yeah, that's a game. That's a game stretch right there that they could lose all 3 of those.
Mm-hmm. And then they
Well,
play
you know,
Georgia after Mississippi State, and then they play UTEP, and then they play Vanderbilt.
well, if they play Mississippi State and then Georgia, that's going to be another 2-game stretch that they got to watch their shit on because that's 2 more games they could possibly lose or win, according to how Georgia and Mississippi State are playing.
Yeah,
Because I'm not going to sit here and say that Georgia is going to be in the playoffs this year. I mean, there's a lot of good teams, but I'm just trying to figure out who's got the easier schedule of both of the teams coming in. Is it Texas or is it Oklahoma?
Well, we know
Which one of them got the easiest schedule? That's the one I want to know.
It
Blind
was
Mike, didn't he?
Oklahoma.
So he's here. He's at a customer's house doing an estimate. He said he just muted.
No, Texas
No,
has
he's
the
out
6th
of-
easiest schedule in the SEC.
He's not in the panel anymore. I don't see him.
Yeah.
Okay.
He said he'd be back in a minute, Pinks.
Okay.
I'll pull up Texas's schedule 1 second. All right,
Where
here we
the
go.
hell is my tubing?
Colorado State. And Prime's gone, right?
Who?
Prime.
He's still there.
Oh, okay. So Colorado State's their first game. Then they go to Michigan.
Colorado State is not a bad team.
Then they go to Michigan. And then they go to
That's-
UTSA. And then they go to LA Monroe, Mississippi State, Oklahoma, Georgia, Vanderbilt, Florida, Arkansas, Kentucky, Texas A&M.
Tell you what, they got a rough schedule, dude. Because Michigan is going to, I got a feeling Michigan's going to put it on their asses.
Like, I'm
Michigan's
surprised that they're 6 because that's one of the tougher schedules I've read off. Let me see here. Oklahoma. All right, Oklahoma starts with Temple, goes to Houston, goes to Tulane, goes to Tennessee, so they'll be 4-0. They go to Auburn, so they'll be 5-0.
I don't know. I don't know about Auburn, man. You just don't never know.
Come on, dude. Come on.
You don't never know which one of their teams are going to show up.
Nah.
That's the thing. They're like a flip of a coin. Auburn could come in and play fucking really good ball, or they could come in and just suck fucking ass. You just don't know about
you
Auburn.
you got to remember the last 4 years their recruiting sucked. The guy done it the wrong way, so you got to look at that.
Yeah, but even those recruits come in that sucked, but they still got some people through the portal, and that could really help them out. So you just got to wait and see what's going to happen.
So after Auburn, they play Texas. They get a bye week between that.
That don't surprise me.
They go to South Carolina. Then they go to Ole Miss. Then they go to Maine.
They're going to get their ass whooped by Ole Miss. I see that already coming.
Play Missouri. Play Alabama. End the season with LSU.
Well, that's Ole Miss, Alabama, and LSU. They can count. That's 3 losses right there.
And they'll probably beat Texas.
Did you say Georgia plays Alabama this year?
You gonna make me go look at the schedule for them again?
Yeah, you said it. I can't fucking remember. And
Yeah,
evidently
they're playing at Alabama.
they're playing at Alabama. That's probably going to be a Georgia loss.
Yeah. September 28th at 6:30, Georgia Bulldogs at Alabama.
That's probably going to be a Georgia loss. I tell you what, I guarantee you that weekend that will be the most watched football game that weekend. Until we'll have the higher viewer rate in any other game.
Wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 8 home games for Alabama?
Yeah, I paid them all.
You know why they done that, right? Because Saban stepped away, so they had to give them something. I'm sorry, but it's facts are facts, dude. They had to give Alabama something.
You want to
Yeah,
listen?
it's right there.
You want to listen to what their away games are?
Oh, it's probably all guaranteed wins.
Wisconsin,
Guaranteed
Vanderbilt,
win, 2 wins,
Tennessee,
3 wins.
LSU.
That one could be on the fence.
That one actually won't happen. That's a neutral game, right?
What does it say?
The one I'm on doesn't tell me, but I think that's a neutral game.
Doesn't matter. It
Uh,
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they're playing in LSU or not. Playing LSU regardless, that's a fence game. Because anybody that plays LSU, that's a fence game. I don't
They
give a
play
damn how good you are.
Oklahoma at Oklahoma. That one's going to be interesting.
We got the new fog lights.
Ooh,
boom.
it looked like they go in your wife's car.
Shut up.
Salty, did you
Look,
see that? Did you see all of our AI stuff?
Yeah, I seen it. I seen y'all posted in Car Peeps. I started laughing at it.
We'll bleed these brakes now.
Did I
Nah, look, this is going to be a very interesting. No, look, let me ask you something. What is Michigan's schedule this year? I want to know because they won last year. What did they get this year as far as the schedule?
Yeah, they if they had McCarthy back, I think they'd do good, but I don't think they're going to do good.
All right. Fresno State, Texas, AR State, University of Southern California, Minnesota, Washington, Illinois, Michigan State, Oregon, Indiana, Northwestern, Ohio State.
They play only one fucking decent team the whole year, and that's fucking Ohio State. What the
And they
fuck?
have 8 home games.
Oh my God, what a fucking pussy schedule.
Let's see.
They got no look. If they're not there at the end of the year, something is wrong with that coaching staff. That's all I got to say.
Who else should we look up?
Should have sprung for the air power.
Auburn. Let's see what Auburn's schedule is. You know, the good football team out of Alabama.
Yeah, right. You got it.
Alabama A&M at home. California at home. New Mexico at home. Arkansas at home. Oklahoma at home. On the road to Georgia. On the road to Missouri. On the road to Kentucky. Vanderbilt at home. LA Monroe at home. Texas A&M at home.
You gone, buddy?
Alabama at Alabama.
Yeah, they sound like they got a pretty
They
easy
have 8
schedule
home
too.
games.
Yeah, they got a pretty easy schedule too. Other than when they play Alabama, Alabama's just gonna fucking dog and stomp the shit out of them.
I think that's why Florida's schedule is so hard. They don't have any home games.
Yeah, I don't understand why Florida ain't got no home games. You know what? And they wasn't that good last year. That's the problem. Why ain't they got a damn easier schedule than what they have?
They've got 5 home games.
That's what I'm saying. Why do they have such a harder schedule than fucking Oklahoma and Texas coming in?
Well, one reason I read was they were just with Oklahoma and Texas changing their mind about when they come in. They had to just throw a schedule together the best they could, and it's going to be different next year.
I'm sorry, but fuck them, dude. If you're coming into the SEC, you got to be able to play some fucking badass teams because this is the hardest conference in the whole fucking college football. I don't give a shit about the Big Ten and all that shit. They ain't none of them fucking harder than the SEC. SEC's the fucking Mac Daddy, buddy.
Y'all think Florida State will be good again this year?
No,
Going by their schedule, dude, I don't know. It's gonna be rough. They got to look at it this way. They got a steep ass hill to climb. Is all I can say.
So their schedule is Georgia Tech, Boston College, Memphis.
Well, Georgia Tech, that's not even a fucking game, dude. They gonna win that motherfucker just by walking through the tunnel.
Yeah, Memphis, California, SMU, Clemson, Duke, Miami, UNC, Notre Dame, Charleston, and then Florida.
Oh my God.
So their hard games are Notre Dame, Miami, Clemson, Florida.
I don't know what happened to Georgia Tech, man. Back in the day, they used to be a half-ass good team. I just don't know what. I don't think Georgia Tech just really cares about their football team anymore.
I
I don't
mean, yeah,
think they
back
can.
when Moses parted the waters, back when you were a kid.
I mean, like I said, I don't think that Georgia Tech even cares about the football portion of their college anymore. I just don't think they give a shit about it. They
Yeah.
put so much emphasis on every damn thing else. They just don't care about football no more. They're
Hey,
just there because they get millions of dollars for being there. I think that's all it is.
I found the 2025 Florida football schedule.
The 2025. How the hell they already got a 2025 schedule? Fuck, they ain't played 24 yet.
Yeah. USF, Miami, Florida A&M, Georgia, Florida State, Mississippi State, Tennessee, Texas, Kentucky, LSU, Ole Miss, and the Aggies.
See, and that's the part I don't get. They should not be making schedules 2 years out.
Mm-mm.
They should be making them at the end of every fucking season and putting in schedules together due to how people rank throughout the year.
That's the way it should work.
I don't like the whole fucking ranking system at all in fucking SEC. They need to change that stupid ass shit.
They've got everybody's. So let's see. Where is Georgia? Where's your football team? So y'all's 2025, and this is listed as home and away games, not as you know what I mean.
Yeah, I got you.
So y'all's home games in 25 are Alabama, Kentucky, Ole Miss, Texas. Your road games are Auburn, Florida, which again is a neutral location. It has not been played at either school in the last 40 years. Mississippi State, and then Tennessee.
Damn, that's gonna be a rough schedule that year. 2025 is gonna be hard, motherfucker.
Well,
Hold on a second. Let me mute you guys because I have got to talk to somebody else on this other fucking phone. Give me a second.
ooh, Alabama's got a nice one. So at home is LSU, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Vanderbilt. Then they have to play Auburn, Georgia, Missouri, and Carolina away.
Wow.
Cool.
It's like, can y'all quit talking about football? You got them brakes bled.
What's that?
You got them brakes bleeding.
I'm doing it right now. I'm waiting for the air bubbles to stop.
Yeah.
I have this whole system open.
You know, you gain more horsepower when there's bubbles.
Waiting for the bubbles to stop. That sounds like Ford
Right.
Blue.
But why do I need brakes?
Yeah,
Would you
brakes just slow you down.
Yeah, I know.
Just
I don't know
put
why
your
I'm making
e-brakes
sure
on
they
your
work.
table.
I guess it's those corners that I hit.
As long as you're not hitting Explorers.
I try not to.
I like my air-powered one of those.
That's what I was saying. I should have sprung for the air powered one, but they wanted too much for this one too.
Harbor Freight.
Huh?
They're like $80 at Harbor Freight.
Oh, I bought a Motive.
Oh.
You know, I had money back when I bought this. Yeah, I had a job.
And Harbor Freight got that lifetime warranty.
I will say though, right now they got those 5-door pool carts. They got those on sale for $199. Again, and that's a pretty good deal. Those things are nice.
Yeah.
If I had room, I would probably go buy one.
I had one.
No, guys, I got to drop down for a few minutes. My phone's getting like super hot.
Oh yeah,
All right.
no problem. Whew. This needs to get dumped. Oil down and something.
Brakes. Who needs brakes? Just cut everybody in the world's brakes. It'd be a nicer place.
Man, you're not very nice. I like that.
I mean, you got to think. It would solve so many problems in Illinois and California.
Well, you know, a lot of people, even around here, turn signals seem to be something people just don't understand.
I don't want to hear nothing about turn signals from a man that owned a BMW.
Shut up. I use the turn signals in that son bitch too.
Hmm
Uh-huh. You can all you want.
That lever looked like it had never been touched. It was solid black with white that had no outline.
So here's the funny thing. Is I am so ingrained, like I've told before, I'm so ingrained using turn signals that when I'm about to get
Racetrack.
off on the return road at the drag strip, I hit my turn signal.
Yeah.
It's a habit.
Is that because you're used to getting off at the early turnoff?
No. I can't slow down enough to get off the early turn off. My car's a little faster than that now.
Yeah, your Mustang.
Yeah, this thing is not a drag car. This thing's a road course car.
Yeah.
And it does that quite well.
I don't know if you noticed, I'm wearing my Tail of the Dragon shirt.
I did not. I've never been to the Tail of the Dragon.
It's the best
I've lived.
road
I've
course.
actually been near there, with where my mom lived last. When I moved to Alabama, where they lived, was close to hell. But I never actually went on it because back then I didn't have car stuff. I couldn't afford it. I was in the army.
That is the funnest 11 miles you ever will drive.
Yeah, unless the cops are out. And I'm pretty good. I try not to cross the lines, but I'd love to do it with it shut down. But it's such a busy highway, they can't shut it down. But they do that like once every so many years.
Yeah.
But then
I've never had any problems. But I mean, I was going in certain parts, like my average speed up there was like 60, but I mean, I was hitting 90 and 100 on some of the straights.
All right, I'm back. Sorry. I had to give somebody directions. Well, I'm sorry. I had to give a dumbass directions.
Oh, Sublime called you?
No, it wasn't that dumbass. No, my nephew's over here visiting my mom. So they decided they wanted a pizza. So I guess he's going to just fend for himself. Yeah, I guess I'm going to fend for myself today and get whatever the hell I'm going to eat because they didn't ask me nothing about it. Anyway, he went up to our town up here to go get the pizza at the pizza place. Well, they got the whole town shut down because they're having some kind of big festival up there in town. Well, he didn't know how to get around the town. So I had to tell him how to turn around and come right back by the damn house and go that way and all that shit.
Probably a pride parade.
Dude, they shut out, dude. You remember the show The Walking Dead?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they filmed 99% of that motherfucker right here in my town. Literally.
I saw somebody say something the other day. I think I saw it today, but she said, veterans only get 1 day a year. Why are we giving LGBT a fucking month?
Yeah.
There's more veterans.
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna ask this, and I'm not being. I don't know. I better shut up and not say what I'm thinking. I better just keep my mouth shut. Yeah, just keep my mouth shut because I could stir up a lot of shit.
Rude today, so go ahead and say it.
Well, if I say it, then other people that might be listening might think I'm differently. So they might call me a racist and everything else, and I'm not a racist because I love black pussy as much as I love white pussy. So I'm not a racist.
It's all
it's all pink on the inside.
Just say what you're gonna say.
I'm like this. No offense to anybody, and if I hurt your feelings, I don't mean to hurt your feelings. I'm not trying to disrespect you. But why does the black culture have a Black History Month? And I'm gonna ask this other question. When does the white people have a White History Month?
We have every other month other than the black.
No, we don't. No, we don't, because it's not recognized.
Well,
it's not recognized.
Because white history is a lie, according to the people in charge.
But all I'm saying is, no offense to nobody, but
you shouldn't dedicate a month to anything.
No, and that's what I'm saying, and that's my whole point behind this matter.
When months became participation prizes.
My whole point behind this thing is when you designate a certain month to a certain race or cause or entity or whatever the fuck you want to say, that is what's keeping the fucking racism alive. If you stop promoting the shit, it will fucking die. It will never die if people don't stop promoting it.
I agree that it does keep bad things alive. It helps promote racism. It helps promote hate. all the doing something for a specific group. We shouldn't do anything for specific groups. We should do
No.
things for Americans. That's it.
Exactly. We should do something for all people, not just
There you go.
one or the other. We should do it for all the people. If they want to do something, just say this is the People's Month. Call it the People's Month. It can be, and that can go for anybody. It does not mean what certain race, what certain
Yeah.
color, what certain this. It could go for all of the American citizens. It could go for all of us at one time. And I'm not, please, whoever's in the bushes listening, please don't take this that I'm being racist, because I'm not. I love black people. I got some of my best friends are black. I love black people. But you can't move past something if you don't let it go.
Let it go.
You can't keep living in the fucking past. You got to
The
let it
point here
go.
is, Salty, the thing is, when you and I say stuff like this, we're just old white man. You know?
Yeah, we're all just white racist fucking men.
Yeah.
I'm not being that way. I'm not being that way.
I'm a racist. I go around the track all the time. Isn't that what it is? Race?
I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, you can't. And don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I know the white people treated the black people really, really bad. Look,
Come on.
What
you
about
know-
how people treated the Irish?
well, I mean, it's just, yes, I'm looking at it like that. Yeah, look at the Irish and look at the Chinamen, look at the Japanese folks that we brought over, and they were fucking slaves, and they were mistreated, and they were fucking harmed. You know, if anybody deserves a day, I'm gonna tell you who it is. If anybody deserves a fucking month, it's the goddamn Indians, because that's who all of us took this fucking land from. It belonged to them before it belonged to us.
You mean the indigenous people?
I mean,
Native
that
Americans
the Japanese, we kind of
are not
did.
Indians,
throughout
because
two
this is not India.
You know, or what do they call themselves now? People don't even want to call them Indians no more. What they call them?
indigenous.
Indigenous.
No, they got another name for them.
Native American.
Native Americans. There you go. You know, let's call them. You know, I've never seen an Indian that thought he was being insulted by calling an Indian. I've never heard an Indian tell me that I was insulted because somebody called me an Indian. I've never heard that in my life.
You know where the Indian name came from? It's because when they landed here, they thought they were in India.
Yeah, exactly. But think about it. Have you ever talked or met an Indian who thought he was being insulted by being called an Indian? Have you ever met one of those? Because I never have, and I've seen a shit ton of them.
Oh my God, it's never ending. My bottle's getting full.
But if anybody deserves a day in this country, it's the Native Americans, because we are the ones that stole all of this and took this shit from them, and then we all moved in. That's what it should be, and that's just cold hard facts.
You know, let's fresh air out of here. I need something to put the brakes down.
And I will go back to saying this again, because now I got on this fucking subject and I can't get off of it. But I will go back to saying this. There's not a person alive today that was either a slave or owned slaves back when that shit was going on. There's not no motherfucker that's living today that did either one. So why is that shit still a thing today? If they want to damn kill somebody and blame somebody, go dig up our fucking ancestors. Fucking leave us alone, because we had nothing to fucking do with it. Because dude, that's a really sore subject with me. I better shut up and start talking about cars or something.
Cars.
I'm serious. That shit pisses me off so bad.
Wrestling.
There you go. There's a sport that loves either or. They don't give a fuck who they get, as long as they put on a good show.
I mean, once Vince McMahon left, yeah.
Well, don't get me wrong. He still had a black champion when he was still in charge.
Yeah, and then Brock Lesnar came out.
Well, no, there was another black champion after him.
No. Have you ever seen
Big E. Big E
Yeah.
was a damn champion.
who took the belt off Big E?
Oh, I have no
Brock
clue.
Lesnar.
Well, that don't surprise me.
Who took the belt off Bobby Lashley? Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar. But hell, who didn't Brock Lesnar take the belt off of?
Well, no,
That's the
this is
thing. Who
It's like
didn't he take
every
it off
black
of?
champion in the last 15 years, Brock Lesnar has come and destroyed.
Yeah, sure did. Now, I will agree with that one.
They got to put the belt back on Randy, man. Give this man the record.
They don't want to beat Cody, man.
He doesn't have to beat Cody. He can beat,
But I'm a firm believer in Cody's a better chaser than he is a champion. 100%, because he ain't done shit in his championship run, and they have not made it feel important at all. I want him to go back to being a chaser.
yeah, because this is
Or
what his
just-
second, like this is his second defense, and it's against AJ again.
Yeah, and a lot of people are picking AJ to win this damn title today. I don't see it happening,
I quit
But-
that. No.
but I look at it like this though. It will not hurt Cody at all if he loses today. It will not hurt him at all.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen right now. It'll be a no contest, Uncle Howdy.
I really don't think they're gonna bring him in right there. I think they're gonna wait till I think they're gonna bring him in SummerSlam. I think they're gonna hold off on him till SummerSlam. Because I just don't think honestly, the people they have gotten chosen to be in that whole little organization, I think it's the wrong people. I don't understand why Braun Strowman is not back in there. He should be in there. He's one of the original members. He should be there. Now that Brody Lee's dead, the only other person is Eric Rowan. He's in there, right? That's the reason why they brought him back, right?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you what, you could see the debut of Jacob Fatu today too. Don't count that one out.
I was hoping we were going to see the debut of Maxwell Jacob Friedman, but he decided to stay.
I'm glad he didn't come into WWE because they would fucking ruin him.
Probably.
They would not let him be
I'm
himself.
going to be honest with you. That man is the most entertaining thing in sports.
Dude, he is the best dude in fucking pro wrestling, period.
Well,
Dude, that dude is fucking awesome, man. I'm a huge fan of that guy. I have been a huge fan of him even when he was a fucking prick and not winning a championship. I was a fan of his then.
Look at this.
that's nasty. Looks like coffee.
I know. And it's brake fluid. Imagine that.
Like, I like Damian Priest. I just don't like the Judgment Day.
I don't like Damian Priest at all, dude. I think he needs a whole different role. I think they got him playing whatever character they got him playing right now. It's just the wrong character for him. It just ain't working. He's a big fucking
He's a
dude.
better face than he is a heel.
I honestly think he would be a better heel if he was just away from Judgment Day doing his own thing, not with nobody else.
I just wish
Just
I was
being
Dom right
a
now.
big badass ass kicker, because the dude is a fucking monster, dude. He's huge. And they need to treat him as he is.
Like, when he first came on the Judgment Day, when it was Edge's thing, like, they built him as a monster.
Yeah. And see, and that's the problem. They went away from that, and I don't understand. Because the dude can cut a promo if you let him. But if you script every damn thing he says, he can't be natural.
You hear what I said, though? I wish I was Dom.
Which who was Dom?
Said, I wish I was Dominic Mysterio.
Oh, I wish I was him right now too. That motherfucker's having a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the two pieces of ass he's being pulled between.
Yeah.
God, I wouldn't mind being that rubber band at all. I probably couldn't satisfy either one of them, but I could damn sure look at it.
That's they're two completely different kinds of women, and both of them are just amazing.
The only thing that turns me off about what's her name? Goddamn, I can't never think of her name.
Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, the only thing that turns me off about her is all of her tattoos.
Oh no, I'm all for that.
See, I don't mind tattoos if they're tastefully done. I don't mind them, but hers are just so random all across her body that it just hides the beauty of that girl's body. Have you seen her without her tattoos, dude, in the bathing suit? She's beautiful. And then when she put all those tattoos in just random places across her body, that just seems like it's like a puzzle that's missing pieces. It just looks
Did
like
you
shit
see
on
Buddy Matthews' picture he posted of them at the beach?
her. Buddy Matthews is a lucky motherfucker. That's all I
Yeah,
got
did
to
you
say
see
about
that
that.
picture though? His head just on her like thighs and her butt. Just,
Yeah, yeah. Wouldn't you want that to be your head?
yeah.
Oh, did you hear the story about damn Ronda Rousey and the reason why she wore the clothes she wore in WWE?
Roddy Piper stuff.
Yeah, the way, she never dressed like none of the rest of the wrestlers. You know that.
Yeah.
Hey, did you ever hear the story behind that shit?
Not wanting
No.
to show her tattoos, right?
No, she did not. She had camel toe phobia. I'm dead fucking serious, dude. She said it herself. Y'all know the guy. Y'all remember the TV show and the movies Jackass?
Yeah.
Okay, y'all remember the guy Steve-O that was in there, that played in
I
there?
know who Steve-O is. I never watched
Okay.
the show, but
Okay, well he's got a podcast called Steve-O's Wild Rides.
Why
He
would
done
you
an in-
start with this
he-
match?
He done a interview with Ronda Rousey about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. You want to hear a really interesting interview? Go listen to that interview. You will hear a lot of shit about Ronda Rousey you never fucking heard in your life. It's crazy. She said that's the only reason why she didn't wear the clothes that everybody else wore, is she had camel toe phobia. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, so they're starting with AJ Cody.
Oh, that's the headline match? Oh, you know the reason why I don't, right? Because they're gonna make Drew McIntyre the main event because this is home state, home country. That makes sense. I understand that. But I understand that. I can see having one title defense in the beginning and then the main one at the end. I can see that. That way it keeps people planted in their seats.
I would have started with like Sami Zayn.
He's got to be. You got to have something for the beginning and the middle and the ending of the pay-per-view that keeps people's focus. You heard about how much they were charging for those tickets over there, right? It was like fucking stupid amount. Dude, the nosebleed seats were like $500.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. The fucking nosebleed seats were $500.
seems a little ridiculous.
But the problem is they know they can get it. WWE, they know they can get the money.
Wow. I remember when that shit was in the high school gyms and stuff.
Oh yeah, I used to go down to the YMCA down right in my little old town that I lived in and watch them all the time. I used to watch Ric Flair, fucking the Four Horsemen, and all those guys come in there. Ted DiBiase, right in my little local fucking YMCA. That was fucking 5 blocks from my house. Man, I went, like I said, I went to my very first wrestling match in 1974.
Wow.
Way before you were thought of there, buddy.
Who was wrestling?
Man, you got to remember, I was 4 years old, and I cannot tell you who was wrestling.
Bruno.
I don't remember at 4 years old. No, he didn't wrestle there because I live in Georgia, so we had Georgia Championship Wrestling back in '74. It wasn't nothing to do with WWE. Was way the hell up in New York, so we didn't see none of that shit down here back in those days. We didn't see WWE down here until 86, 87. That's when we started seeing WWE. No, we used to have Channel 69 come on, and they would have a wrestling thing on Saturday night, fucking all night long.
Yep.
And they would show different promotions, like an hour or two of different promotions every damn Saturday. And that's how I got.
That was Briscoe era, right?
Yeah. Jay Briscoe era. Yeah.
Before I really bought it.
Not Jay Briscoe, his daddy, Jack Briscoe. Yeah. Jay Briscoe is in damn Jay Briscoe's in damn AEW right now. I forgot about that. That's one of their sons.
Yeah,
Um,
I hate that the brother died.
yeah, me too, man. I mean, I really hate that Bray Wyatt died just out of the fucking
boys.
blue, dude. It's just crazy.
Oh, they were I mean, like, I used to watch ROH for two reasons:
Are done.
the Briscoes and Jay Lethal.
I have never been a freaking Jay Lethal fan. I
I
don't
was
know
in
why.
ROH.
I just never gravitated to be a fan of his. Not saying he's not a good wrestler, he didn't do good work. I'm just saying something about him. I never cared to watch him wrestle. I don't know what it was.
In ROH, they let him be good. It was weird when he came to AEW. They changed how he wrestled.
No.
Like, why?
Do you remember watching damn Seth Rollins, CM Punk in fucking ROH?
See that glitch right there?
No, I'm standing outside. I'm not inside the house watching it.
Dude, what?
I wonder if it'll let me scroll back. I gotta take a screenshot of this.
Well, you got to look. They're in another country, so they're bound to have a glitch here and there. So
No.
They're running across. They're on satellite.
Somebody in the production truck's getting fired.
Okay.
I'm just saying. Do you remember CM Punk and damn
Yes.
Seth Rollins and all those guys in ROH?
Please tell
Yep.
me. Yeah.
They were.
I remember Kenny Omega in ROH. And
Yep. Well, that was years later though. That was after damn Seth Rollins and CM Punk and all those guys. Because I remember when AJ Styles came into TNA.
look in Car Peeps, Salty.
Okay, let me. Well, if I do, it might kick me out of here, and y'all won't be able to hear me for a second while I lower the screen.
It's worth it.
Okay. He's away. Feet on. I hate that Woolwoods do have a different size bleeder screw than everybody else.
Yeah.
Makes life hard. It's really
All I see is a big ass damn thing of Cody Rhodes on the screen.
Yeah, look at what it says underneath Cody.
Oh, I can't see it on my phone, buddy. I'll have to go inside
It
my
says
house and see
Women's
it.
Tag Team Champions talent name.
Oh my lord! Somebody's gonna get their ass reamed out for that one.
Yeah.
Production truck has fucked up.
Yeah.
Where's Kevin Dunn when you need him? Fuck Kevin Dunn.
What do you think of Will Ospreay?
I think he's an awesome talent, but if he keeps wrestling the way he's wrestling, he's not going to be walking very much longer.
You know that's
And,
why Jericho made that reference last year.
dude, I mean, you cannot keep doing the shit that he does in the ring and expect to keep your body fucking where you can even walk.
Yeah.
You just can't keep doing that shit to your body. Just like MJF. I think he learned his lesson, and that's the reason why he got hurt when he jumped up off when he had no fucking reason to be doing that and jumped off and got himself fucking hurt and had to relinquish the title.
What, wrestling two
Title.
matches in a night? Like every night for like a month and a half?
Your body cannot hold up to the acrobatic shit they're doing these days versus the old school wrestling that we used to see back in the 80s when it was a lot of damn locks, like hammer locks and little bitty throws and shit.
Power
These
moves.
guys are doing some stupid fucking shit these days.
Yeah, it's like everything's a finisher.
Yeah, and everybody kicks out of everybody's finish. It means nothing anymore.
Mm-mm.
It means nothing to me.
It's about hitting the combination now.
It's just, I mean, don't get me wrong. They've taken it to a point to where they need to slow down and start backing up some. And they need to make finishes or finishing moves count, because there's nothing they can do in the ring that we haven't seen before.
And Cody is one of the worst ones in WWE about it. When you do like 9 Cody cutters a match and, or not, let me rephrase it. When you go for 9 Cody cutters and you hit one and then you do like 25 crossroads.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you, back in the day, how many times did people kick out of fucking Triple H's move? How many times people kick out of fucking the RKO? How many times did people kick out of fucking the Stone Cold Stunner? How many times did people kick out of fucking Big Show's fucking choke slam?
It depends.
It didn't happen very often.
Because if you were The Rock, you got to kick out because you were The Rock.
Yeah, well, you got to look, big matches, big moments. Yeah, but if you've seen something on a regular Raw or SmackDown or, well, back in the day, I'm not going to sit here and say back in the day, they never had a B-level pay-per-view because every one of their pay-per-views were fucking kick-ass back in the day.
Yeah, but you had rock stars in every position back in the day.
I mean, don't get me wrong, WCW was loaded full of talent. They just had a dumb motherfucker named Eric Bischoff running that shit. If they would have had somebody that had a half a fucking brain cell running that shit, they would still be in business today.
Yeah. I agree. Well, Vince Russo, too. That's what messed
up. Oh, that son of a bitch. They need to hang that motherfucker up by his balls and let him die. I don't wish death on nobody, but I can't stand that motherfucker. Never have. I cannot stand hearing the word bro 45 times in a 30-second fucking sentence.
So you really love
bro.
I'm serious. I mean, if you have never listened to him, Pinks, go listen to one of his interviews one time, dude. He is so awful, dude. Every other word out of that dude's mouth is bro. Like, come on.
Okay, bro.
He's really Matt Riddle's dad.
You know what? I really wouldn't put that past him. But at least when Matt Riddle says it, it means something when he says it. Fucking Vince Russo, it's just bro. Just be calling him. It's just crazy.
Animal Steel, eat the turnbuckle in the basement.
Who's that? Oh, Sublime's in the basement?
Yeah.
Hold on. Be right there.
Oh my God, that Sprite has got hotter than a motherfucker. Holy shit, that's nasty.
Jeff Hardy came back last night on TNA.
Jeff Hardy? So they got Matt and Jeff there both now, huh?
No.
I kind of figured Jeff was going back. I mean, Matt showed up. You knew Jeff wasn't going to be far behind.
Dude, the Twist of Fate he did last night was probably one of the best things I ever seen. He halfway through the Twist of Fate turned it into a Stone Cold Stunner, basically.
I verified it was you by voice.
Oh, that's awesome.
Salty, did you see the comments I put?
No, I don't have it on comments, bro. Go ahead and tell me what it was.
I said I'm watching George the Animal Steel eat the turnbuckle in the basement.
Oh, yeah. See, back in the day, now look, if you ever go out and listen to one of his interviews, that is one of the most intelligent guys you will ever hear speak. That dude was extremely intelligent, but he played a dumbass. Yeah, he played like the most retarded motherfucker in wrestling and played it to perfection. But he was one of the most intelligent guys that could ever wrestle. He was really, really good.
Okay, so this kills me. Does hey Mike, does your air bleeder have a relief on it, like a relief valve?
The air ones are constantly relieving.
No, I meant a relief valve to let the pressure off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. See, this is a motive. You pay a lot of money for them to relieve it. You have to open it. Ridiculous.
Manually, or can you use a relay to open it?
No, it's this pressure bleeder. It's not electric. It's a pump. It's like one of those sprayers.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and you have to relieve it. It doesn't have a bleed valve like it should.
I wish they had never done the Eugene angle. That was kind of disrespectful.
Okay,
the Eugene, you talking about Ted DiBiase and Eugene?
Eugene.
Is that the one?
McMahon.
Oh yeah. That was kind of stupid, but the Ted DiBiase and the Eugene fucking angle was awesome. What name is bodyguard's name? Eugene? What was his bodyguard's name? Big black guy, muscle guy. What was that guy's name? Fuck, I can't remember his name. He just died not long ago.
Jimmy Hart?
No, he was a big black guy, bald headed. He was Ted DiBiase's fucking bodyguard. I cannot remember his name now.
Virgil, wasn't it?
Yeah, Virgil. That angle was fucking genius, dude.
You know, Virgil was like the most hated wrestler by wrestlers.
Yeah, he was not. The boys didn't like him at all. And dude, if you ever go back and listen to some of Ted DiBiase's, he's got a damn podcast now with some guy named Mark that hosts it. I can't remember what his damn name is. But anyway, Ted DiBiase by far was one of the most technical wrestlers you ever find in your life. That dude.
Oh, you're talking about
awesome.
Senior. You're talking about
Ted DiBiase Senior. No, I ain't talking about. I'm talking about the $1 Million Man.
Wasn't Kurt Angle one of the most technical wrestlers?
Yeah, but no. Kurt Angle came in
technical
years
of all time.
But he was not one of the most technical wrestlers as far as wrestling moves goes.
Yeah. There's two answers
No.
to who the greatest technical wrestlers of all time were. If you want to talk about sheer ability to pull off technical moves, was boring as could be, had no personality, but Dean Malenko.
Dean Malenko, they called that dude a man of 1,000 moves. That dude could hit you with anything at any given time. That dude was awesome.
He just had the personality of a cardboard box.
Yeah, he never got the recognition that dude deserved. He was so damn good in the ring. I'm gonna tell you somebody else is really good, and it's a sad story what happened to him. But what's his fucking name? The dude that killed his wife and his daughter.
Yeah, and I was about to say the most entertaining and fully complete technical wrestler was Chris Benoit.
Chris Benoit was a fucking beast, and the dude was short as shit, but the dude was a beast.
Now I'll tell you somebody that didn't really ever get his roses in like a big company was the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels.
Christopher Daniels was good, yeah, but now he's the
he's EVP.
He's the what they call it for AEW. He's the head of talent relations. That's what he is. He just done an interview the other day too.
Yeah, that man when he was younger, man, he was amazing.
He was really good. And I agree. He never got to the heights that he should have gotten. But if you look at the era that he came through and the people that were wrestling in his era that came from WWE that already had those big names, it was going to be hard for him to ever get over anyway.
Yeah, especially
when you
Kurt Angle coming into your.
Yeah, you had Kurt Angle because he was in TNA for a long time.
Yeah.
But you had Kurt Angle, you had AJ Styles, you had Hogan, you had Scott and Scott and Kevin. Then you had Scott Steiner
Styles during his prime.
Yes, you was not going to beat AJ in his prime. That dude was just.
Storm. You had
Bobby Roode.
Robert Roode was probably Robert Roode that's a wrestler right there, man.
Yes, he's a pure-blooded wrestler, man.
He is complete package wrestler, and they have not done anything with him. I wish he would go to AEW.
Well, he's not wrestling anymore. He retired from in-ring because of his back.
Oh yeah.
He just done an interview not long ago. I watched it. He retired. Now he works for WWE as where you go out and find talent. What is it called? What they call those guys? I can't remember.
Yeah.
It's almost like a scout, but they call him something else. Like, yeah, he's a producer. That's what he is. He's a producer.
I really wanted Bobby Roode on the tag team was off
Beer Money was the baddest fucking tag team. I love Beer Money.
Beer Money was great.
Beer Money was fucking awesome, dude.
James Storm and Robert Roode.
Robert Roode, dude, they were two freaking awesome dudes,
Warriors.
Don't get me wrong. I remember when the Road Warriors very first came to Atlanta for the first time ever. I was in freaking the old TBS studio and watched them make their entrance for the first time. This is before they even got Paul Ellering as a manager. Yeah. They didn't have a manager at that time. They just came in as the Road Warriors.
You know who I would love to had a little bit better of a goodbye?
Who's that?
The Dudleys.
Oh yeah, they didn't get the right retirement, man, for how good as those guys was. They didn't get the right send off, man.
Hey, people don't realize those were two really big dudes that were par for par on the same level as Edge and Christian and the Hardys.
Yeah, I mean, when they finally was able to come to WWE, and Edge and Christian and the Hardy Boys was in their damn big rivalry, and they threw the Dudley Boys right in the middle of it. That was some cool ass TV to watch.
Remember
Those three
all the
tag
women
teams
that
just
were
beating the
with
dog shit out of each other.
Triple
what
H
now?
and the Heartbreak Kid.
Well, there was more than that though. There were 4 of them. Well, 5 of them if you count China.
Well, are you
Yeah.
talking about the Click era, or are you?
Yeah, the
talking
Click
about
or DX. Well, let's see. I think the Click came before DX, or DX came before Click. I think.
No, Click came first.
Am I remember
Click
correctly?
Was
Yep.
Triple H,
Click came first.
Shawn Michaels, Diesel, and
Scott Hall.
Scott Hall. Well,
Yep.
Razor Ramon.
Yeah, Reza Ramon. When the 1, 2, 3 kid beat him for the damn championship. Remember that shit?
Yep.
That then they changed his name and he come
Have you
Tupac.
watched the Scott
Tupac.
Hall documentary that they did where
I
DDP
started
like,
watching it. I
DDP?
didn't finish it. I started watching it. I didn't
Yeah.
finish it.
That's some sad stuff, brother.
It is. It really is. But
Like,
I found the one more interesting though with him and Jake the Snake. God, I thought that was an
Yeah.
awesome documentary, dude.
I
That
was just
fucking
going to
awesome.
say Jake the Snake's name.
Yeah,
Yeah,
DDP
Jake-
is out here like saving people, man. He really is.
Dude, I mean, he saved those 2 guys from death, literally
You know, he
from
got
death.
Butterbean back in shape.
Where'd
Butterbean.
Bama go?
Butterbean was about to die.
His phone got too hot.
Oh,
Well,
Yep.
Butterbean was nothing but a big old fat guy that could throw some hooks. He wasn't nothing else.
Yeah, but you know,
He got exposed in WWE.
he did.
so you guys will never guess what car I saw on the road yesterday.
A C8 ZR1.
No, they don't have that yet. I'll
Okay,
give
well,
you a
you-
hint. It was the sports car in the movie, and no Googling, Mike. It was the sports car in the movie Red 2.
Red.
Well, I
too.
can't tell you because I didn't see the
I
movie.
never watched Red 2.
I watched
know.
Red too, but
I
it's
saw the
been
first
about
one.
5 years.
I didn't see Red 1, so I couldn't tell you shit.
Good movie.
Well, go ahead and tell us since I 100% have no idea.
I think it's called a Lotus Avija.
Oh yeah.
Lotus Avija. Hell, anything Lotus is fucking expensive. Ain't nothing.
Yeah, you never see those on the road. Never.
I saw a Pagani in Nashville about a year ago.
At least. If you
Nice.
know it.
Oh, I
Now,
had to
but-
go to some training about 2 months ago, and they didn't tell me that it was literally next door to the Ferrari dealership in Nashville.
Well, I was just going to say 2 weeks ago at a car show over here at Land Motor Speedway, I seen a Ferrari F40. I think it was called a F40. Now, I don't know Ferraris, but it looked just like the car that Fast and Loud redone.
Yeah, I
It's
drove
got the
by-
big spoiler in the rear.
Yeah, ain't that a F40?
Yeah.
So. I
Okay.
drove by the dealership and I I was like, oh, I'm gonna you do my blow off. There was a guy out there looking at a car, so I just dropped the gear and revved it to a good 45. And the guy just turned his head and he was like,
Dude, it is fucking
dealership
hot.
off in the middle of nowhere on a dirt road, and then you turn and you're at the hotel, Sheridan.
I'm trying to figure out why am I standing outside punishing myself in all this fucking heat when there's an air conditioner right behind this door behind me.
I don't know. I'm in an air conditioned garage.
It's fucking hotter than balls out here, dude. God almighty.
Rowdy was a great villain of that era. He was probably the best villain.
Rowdy? Oh, Rowdy, man. That's to me, there's none better than that dude.
Are you talking Roddy?
Yeah, Roddy Piper. There's nobody-
Piper from They Live?
There's nobody to me better than that guy. That dude could turn it on at a flip of the switch and do anything he wanted to. That dude was awesome.
What was his famous line from probably one of the only movies that he was ever in that was good?
You mean They Live?
Yep.
Or you
What was his
talking
famous
about
line
with,
from that movie?
Dolph Lundgren? Did you
What
go
was-
in pieces? No, that was Lundgren. What?
No, it was I've come to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of bubble gum.
Yeah, that one.
Well, hell, Hulk Hogan only done one good movie. And that's the one he played with fucking Rocky, Sylvester Stallone. Other than that, all the rest of his movies fucking sucked.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think who I would probably say the best heel in wrestling. I mean, it's MJF, but MJF's kind of become an anti-heel.
Yeah, but we can't put him in the era. Well, look, I just can't put him. I can't put him in the conversation with all time because he's just not at that point yet. He just look, he's good and he's great, but
I'm
he
saying, like, you
he
know,
ain't that at the level of all time
guys
yet.
right this moment. I think he's.
Oh, there's nobody better than MJF. He's the best by far right now. There's
And
nobody better.
Frank?
I would say of the 90s, early 2000s, you know who I would really give it to?
Yeah, I tell you who I'd give it to. Straight up.
I'd give it to Chris Jericho.
Not me. I'd give it straight up to Triple H. Straight up. Triple H was a awesome fucking heel.
Yeah.
Dude, he was awesome.
Well, and I guess when I say Chris Jericho too, at the same time he was still a babyface. It was just he was a very, you know, PG, or not a PG-13.
Yeah, I just like when Triple H was a heel, dude. He was a heel. He was a evil motherfucking heel. I like that shit.
Remember when Triple H tore his quad, and then when he
Yes.
came back, how big of a shit brick house he was?
Oh yeah.
Dude, did you remember watching the match when he tore his quad?
Yeah.
I watched that shit. I watched that shit roll up his fucking leg in that match. I was like, oh, that shit has to hurt.
And we got American Badass Undertaker's return. That was awesome.
Hmm. But I agree 100% with Sublime. When he came back from that shit,
It was
Triple H was a fucking monster, dude. He was massive.
Wait, you know
Oh,
what?
wait.
We gotta re-say this. As great as
Frank-
Triple H was he better than Legend Killer?
I think
Talking about
Frank
Legend
has the
Kid-
right. The car that I saw, it wasn't an Invija. It was a Lotus Elise. That's the one I saw yesterday.
A Lotus Elise.
I have
Okay.
one of those. My neighbor had one of those.
Yeah.
You talking about the Legend Killer, Randy Orton?
Like that and bald-headed Randy were just menace to society.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, his Legend Killer run didn't last as long as it should have. But Triple H, when he was a heel, dude, he was a heel forever and ever. And what made him so good? His wife Stephanie was a heel right along with him, and then Vince was a
I
heel
like
right
Stephanie.
along with
She
him.
was fun.
Stephanie, by far, dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, people can say what they want. That is a very beautiful woman, very, very beautiful woman.
I like watching her.
Yeah, when she can be. When she can be a nasty bitch, she can be a nasty bitch. I like it.
You remember when she was in that leather and got that pedigree?
Oh, yes, sir. But look, laying all jokes aside, I tell you who was another really good heel, and you will probably never guess the name that I'm thinking of.
What era?
Just after the Attitude Era, during that other era, whatever they call that era.
Bradshaw?
No. Matter of fact, they were not even a wrestler. They did wrestle just a couple of matches, but that was all. But they was not even a wrestler.
A manager?
No. Vicky Guerrero. That bitch was awesome.
Yeah.
She had the most annoying fucking voice of anybody you could ever possibly want to hear. But that bitch was awesome. I loved her. I thought she was
Is she
awesome.
related to Eddie?
Yeah, that was his wife.
Okay.
You know, I one thing I gotta say though is I wish Chavo has got to take off the rose-colored glasses.
I 100% agree. 100% agree.
I am sick and tired of hearing Chavo Guerrero complain that people honor Eddie. Like, he should be proud that his cousin is probably the most tributed wrestler that there has ever been.
Yeah, he is. I will not disagree with that at all. Eddie was, but I'm gonna tell you, Eddie was good. God, Eddie was so fucking good. When he wanted to be a good heel, he could be an awesome heel. When he wanted to be a baby face, especially when he was a baby face with the China, that was awesome during that era. I love watching that shit. That was so good. Yeah, that was so good. But he could also wrestle like a motherfucker, man. He was a really good wrestler.
Now,
Here's a trivia question. Who was one of the most famous intercontinental champions of all time?
Of which era?
All time.
Oh God, I don't know. Probably early 2000s, late 90s.
Late 90s, early
late 90s,
2000s.
Jericho.
Yeah,
No.
Jericho.
Yeah, I'll give you a hint. He was Latino.
Oh, Razor
You
Ramon.
talk. Who?
Razor Ramon.
Tito Santana.
Oh, that wasn't no early damn. That wasn't no damn. Early 2000s. That was like late 80s.
Well,
That's an old motherfucker, dude.
time flies, man. Time flies.
Yeah, but it flew a long ways if you're thinking about that one. That dude's old as shit.
Yeah.
That dude's pushing, hell, he's just before pushing up daisies, if he ain't already doing it.
Now, y'all want to talk about the wrestler that scared even the Undertaker?
Wait,
About
what?
receipts? Like, so the guy that everybody was the most scared of getting a receipt from ever, and even the Undertaker admitted this, was Haku.
Oh, nobody hey, even in real life outside the wrestling ring, nobody fucked with Haku.
And you know the bad thing is, so like, you know, Undertaker's got his podcast, and he said, I want to explain something. He said there was a time I got mad and I didn't realize who I hit, and he said I hit Haku, and he said, well, I've done it now, so I might as well go ahead and keep beating on him. But when we get him back, I'm probably gonna get an earful. And he said Haku gave me a headbutt, 100% of power. And we got in the back. He said Haku walked up to me, hugged me, and said, "Hey, I know you didn't mean to do it, but a receipt's a receipt."
That's right. Did you hear about the story with them at the bar where Haku pulled that dude's eyeball out of his head and ate that fucking eyeball?
Yeah.
That dude's fucking crazy, man. You didn't fuck with Haku, man. They said it took 12 police officers to subdue that motherfucker and get him in a car. He said he was kicking every fucking police officer's ass.
I'm trying. I know Frank there, but he just said about. I'm trying to remember who it was that had to drive Andre around, and they were like,
They were multiple of those guys.
well,
Tommy
they-
Rich did it.
One of them was
Tommy-
Rabbit. The snake.
yeah, I think it might have been Jack. No, it was DDP in this particular case. I think it's who. No, it was Scott Hall. Scott Hall was driving him, and they were talking about. He's like, yeah, you know, they told me to get him some beer and just drive him to the hotel.
No, that was the snake.
Was that Jack?
Yeah,
He done it.
Jake.
He done it with everybody though. He done it with everybody, not just
Yeah,
Jake. He
Jake
done it with
Snake.
everybody.
yeah.
Tommy Rich was telling a story one night when Andre would come to town. He would pick Tommy Rich to drive him around because Tommy Rich, of course, everybody knows his story. He knew where every strip club in Atlanta was at,
Yeah.
and so Tommy would drive him around. And Tommy said, I had to take him to the airport one night. And he goes, stop over here at the liquor store. I want to get a bottle of wine. He went in there and got a case of wine and drank all fucking 12 bottles before he got to the airport.
Yeah. Who was it that wanted
Talking about me
to go
again?
to the Heart Factory?
I
or
hear
the
you,
Heart
Pete.
Factory, and they wouldn't ever let him in, and like he would call and call and call and call.
Oh, God, I know who you're talking about, and I cannot think of his fucking name. Lance Storm?
No, they did a documentary on it. It was one of the big guys.
Because I know Lance Storm, I don't think he was liked very much by the Hart family, if I can remember correctly.
Which is
Like very
weird,
much for the Hart
considering
family.
you know that 90% of wrestlers nowadays are trained by Lance Storm.
Yeah, they say he's an awesome trainer. And, you know, I could see it. He was a very good wrestler. He just had a damn personality of a fucking tree. You know, he just couldn't. He had zero fucking mic skills, dude.
Dean Malenko, man.
Yeah, he just couldn't sell himself in the ring to the people. And look, and if you look, and just like Arn Anderson has said many times, he goes, look, you can be the best wrestler in the world. He goes, but if you can't get on that microphone and make the people care about what you're doing, you will never make it in this business.
Well,
And he's 100% correct, man, because you've seen a lot of good wrestlers come through that just could not talk, man. And they just didn't get to the heights that they deserved.
Yeah, what
And
was
I tell you another one, and he just now left WWE.
Ricochet.
Yeah, Ricochet. The dude cannot fucking talk on the mic, dude. But I'll put him up against the best wrestlers in the world. He is that damn good, but he can't
He
talk.
is basically Black Will Ospreay.
Yes.
Like, I don't know if you watch Lucha Underground. His Prince Puma stuff was probably
Hell yeah, I used to watch that shit every time it came on. I love that shit.
Yeah.
Seeing them some bitches dive off of that office across the top of the fans and land in the fucking ring, that shit was badass, dude.
So I got a two-parter for you. One is I really would love. I know you're a big Fatu fan of Jacob. I would love to see Cobb come to WWE.
And he still might do this whole damn thing. You don't know. They ain't
You
through
know,
they ain't
he
through
was-
building that
He
damn
was the brother
thing yet.
that they called the Monster.
Yeah.
But me and a buddy were talking yesterday, and it was a choke slam from hell compilation, and you know, I got to thinking about it. I really, when I watch WWE now, I'm like, we don't have a Kane anymore. We don't have that monster. Yes,
No.
Braun can be called a monster. They do not know what to do with Braun. They have no idea what to do with him.
He's a big muscle bound son of a bitch that just honestly, he's got a very small move set.
Yeah.
And he's all about the power. But the difference in with Kane can actually fucking wrestle, but he was a big motherfucker.
Yeah, it's like one of the prime examples of somebody just powerful. Like, I know he's not as big as Braun, but you'll know who I'm talking about. Wardlow. If they
Wardlow's a
gave
badass dude, man.
they gave that man an actual legitimate run and gimmick, that dude would destroy people.
Dude, he needs to get the fuck away from AEW because Tony Khan honestly is never going to do nothing with that man. He needs to Triple H needs to bring him in and make him the badass that he is. And if you let Triple H get his hands on that guy will be shot to the fucking moon. Because not only can he go in the ring and he's a big, powerful badass, but he can talk on the mic. He's good.
Do you think CM Punk will be there tonight?
I think he'll be there in a commentary place.
And costing them. Oh, Cody just turned heel, I think.
I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening.
AJ quit. They were doing celebrations. Cody picked up the steel steps and just started beating the crap out of AJ with them.
He might have just turned heel then.
And then he just put the steps in the middle of the ring and climbed on top of them.
He very well could have just turned heel. But that makes no sense why they would turn him heel knowing, well, that might, you know what? They might have done that because Rock just got hurt filming his movie. You know, Rock just announced he got hurt doing his movie. Take it easy, Frank. But, Rock just got hurt, so he's not going to be back for SummerSlam. So the earliest we can look for Rock back is going to be WrestleMania next year.
So this is the men's As the World Turns, right?
No, man. Look, man. I mean, look. If you don't watch wrestling, you don't know. I'm sorry.
We done talked on the phone about this, Salty. Come on.
Yeah. If you don't know, you don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, my brother-in-law was a referee, and his cousin was one of the biggest referees within 200 miles of here. So
but you're still stuck back in the 80s. We're talking about the 2000s.
Don't care.
It's not. You don't know the people that we're talking about. If you, like I said, if you know, you know. If you stay up with the current product, you know.
But you didn't catch what I said.
About what?
I said so. Wrestling is your more or less women's As the World Turns.
Yeah.
Basically, it's my soap opera. Yeah.
Okay. There you go. That's all I said.
Yeah, hey, look, I'm sorry, man. I've been a fan ever since I was a little bitty kid. My dad and my grandfather took me to it, and I've been watching it ever since. I can't help it. I just like
football back then, so he had to watch something that entertained him.
Hey, man, we got a glimpse of hope in '82, man. We got a national championship with Herschel Walker, and the only reason why we didn't win a second national championship because Herschel Walker went pro.
Yeah.
If he would have stayed with Georgia, another year, we'd have won another national championship because there wasn't nobody that back then that was going to stop us. We had an awesome ass team.
Well, it's like I told you, Saltman. My brother-in-law had to pick up Andre the Giant at the airport around here one time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I met him a few times in Georgia, back when I was a little bitty fucking midget, which I'm still a midget, but I was a hell of a lot shorter midget then. But I was a little bit young kid, man. I still remember him in a TBS studio because my dad knew every single one of the wrestlers. Because my dad worked for, done all electrical work for TBS. He worked on all their buildings and stuff, the CNN Center and all that shit. My dad did all that electrical work. So we always got to go backstage and meet all the wrestlers and things like that. So we got to know everybody. And at the Omni one year, and I know this is dating myself because the Omni's no longer there, but I was there every fucking week for their events. I was a little kid, and when Andre came out, he just palmed the top of my head, picked me up by the top of my head, and set me on the edge of the ring. I still remember that shit. I'll never forget it.
Bloodline just jumped Cody.
Well,
Say
then
what?
maybe he didn't turn heel then.
You know, I'm still, what I'd like to see is, oh, RKO came out.
Randy Orton came out.
Well, RKO, so Randy and KO.
Could say they had to do something because I don't even think they're even wrestling on the pay-per-view tonight, are they? They ain't got a match, do they?
I think they got one against the Bloodline.
Because I know Kevin Owens was doing the pre-show.
Yeah. So one of the theories, you know, is going around is Jimmy and Jay teaming back up and Jacob actually being with them and then Roman coming in and interrupting like the Bloodline versus Bloodline thing.
Oh, it's definitely going to be the Bloodline versus Bloodline. It's going to be Roman on the babyface side, and it's going to be Rock on the heel side. That's the way that whole story's been written already.
Has it?
Oh
Yes.
yeah, it's already. Trust me, it's already been written. Trust me, they're already planning for WrestleMania next year. It's going to be a big blow off during that whole thing. Because next year, I'm gonna tell you, next year is probably going to be Rock's last in-ring performance ever.
Yeah.
So they're going to make it big. They're going to go big time with it. They're going to headline WrestleMania, and that's how they're going to sell out WrestleMania in Vegas. I mean, everybody in the world is going to want those tickets because The Rock is going to be wrestling. So
Gotta have
what bigger-
Austin in that match, though. He's got to come out, man.
I think Austin's done, dude. The reason why he didn't show. You know the reason why he didn't show up this year, right? They said they could not reach a financial agreement.
Well, it was that, and he said for me to come back, it's got to be, you know, for like that one last time deal, and I didn't feel like that was big enough.
Well, he said he wanted it to mean something. He said he just didn't want to come back for nothing. You know, Austin's always been about storyline. He wants it to mean something.
His knees are so bad.
You heard how much he got paid for last year's fucking match against Kevin Owens, don't you?
Year before last, yeah.
Dude got $6.5 million for a 15-minute match.
That's enough of a storyline for me.
$6.5 million for a fucking 15-minute match.
Well, you know, the storyline for that was great, too. He just kept talking crap about Texas.
Oh, yeah. Hey, look, Kevin Owens is great, man. I put him bell to bell. To me, he's probably one of the best wrestlers in WWE, period. The dude can fucking go. He might be might be an overweight dude, kind of big belly and all. The dude can do anything in that ring, and there's hardly anybody that's going to match him on the mic skill.
Well,
The dude can just fucking go.
Like Keith Lee was amazing. What that guy Mac that's in TNA used to be in ROH. The big
Keith
black
Lee.
guy that done the stunner.
Big white guy doing a stunner in AEW.
No, big black guy. There was a guy named Mac.
Talking about Keith Lee.
No, there was a guy named Mac.
I guess I remember him.
He was his like gimmick was like Black Stone Cold.
I guess I remember him. I had to go look him up. I guess I remember him.
He had a nasty stunner. I mean, the guy's like 6'5" and like 300 pounds giving you a stunner.
That's a big old fucking dude.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you remember when Big Show and Brock Lesnar broke the ring?
Which
Or the ring
time?
collapsed when they come off when Brock Lesnar gave him that damn superplex off the top rope?
Yep. So they did that one. So Big Show's broke it 3 times. I think.
You remember his debut in WWE
Yeah.
when he came up through the ring in the fucking stalk Austin match?
Yep.
Kicked the fucking fence and Austin won the fucking match because he held onto the fence and rode it out and fell off of it.
Yep.
The dude was huge, man. He's massive. Now he is a legit 7 fucking foot tall guy. Big motherfucker. You know, they always played Undertaker's size up to be taller than he really was.
He wore platforms.
Huh?
Yeah, he wore platforms too.
Yeah, but shit, they didn't have to do that with damn Paul White. That motherfucker's just a big son of a bitch.
Yep. Like I know Undertaker has the bigger career and the more, illustrious stuff, but like I said, like I'm good with the Undertaker doing what he's doing. It's just I miss us not having like that Kane type person. And you remember that night Kane come out at every single match and interrupted it?
Oh yeah. I remember that. See, I'm just
used to do that too, though.
yo, hell yeah. Every time that glass break, boy, goddamn the freaking audience would go stupid.
They still do. That's what's crazy. There is no bigger pop than Stone Cold Pop.
There is no bigger pop. Everybody thinks just even the commentary guys said it this year during WrestleMania. The Rock's entrance was fucking huge. But if that glass would have broke, that fucking stadium would have come unglued. They said it probably would have fell down.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Dude made more money than anybody in the history of wrestling during his short run on top. And if you look at Stone Cold's run, it was short compared to a lot of other wrestlers.
It was, but he did more in that time. And it's like when you look at who he wrestled,
He wrestled every big name that you could think of.
Yep.
The only match that he would not do was the one against Hogan.
Yeah.
He wouldn't do it against Hogan.
Yep.
Hogan.
And, yeah, I don't blame him. I wouldn't wrestle that fucking old broke down motherfucking wheelchair either.
I mean, back then it was Hollywood Hogan. Like he was still all right.
He still fucking broke down.
See if I can
Somebody's come out.
breaking it.
He come out, goddamn, barely could walk.
I still can't believe that stunner he did on Linda, man. I was like, oh my god, she's dead.
Yeah, dude, I tell you, the guy that took the damn worst stunners was Vince. He could never get in the right fucking position. That dude never got in the right position.
Oh, it always.
But by far, the best person ever took the stunner was The Rock.
Yeah, but you know it made Stone Cold so mad that he would sell it like that.
Oh yeah. Steve's talked about it.
Yeah.
He goes, I always wanted to get in the back and kick Vince's ass, but I couldn't. He was the fucking owner of the company.
I remember he told me one time, like he told The Rock, he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna hit you with this stunner. Don't do no weird like backflip or anything." And he's like, "Man, straight up did like a backflip when I hit him with it."
Yeah. Rock always sold the stunner. Just dude,
you
them two.
Who one of the best salesmen in WWE was? It's Dolph Ziggler.
Dolph Ziggler was good, man. Dolph Ziggler was really good.
Anything.
Yep. He was good. I ain't gonna say. Hey, and the run he's having in TNA right now is pretty damn good too.
Yeah, he lost last night though.
Yeah.
Wrestling with his brother.
But hey, what can you do? He's got to do something to bring his brother up, and because Dolph ain't gonna be able to look. He ain't gonna be able to be an in-ring talent for very much.
I mean, he's been doing it for.
God, he was with WWE for 19 years.
Yeah, Spirit Squad.
Yeah.
Here comes out the Scottish chicks.
My damn phone is hot as shit.
Hey, I'm about to pull up to my last testament. I will try to hop back in on my way home.
All right, man.
I'm gonna put my phone right here in front of this fan and let that something cool off a little bit. Damn, my phone's hot as fuck. And throw this hot ass Sprite in the garbage. God damn it.
As much as I want to take this car out and drive it, I know it needs an alignment, and it's really hot out. I'm gonna wait till later today.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna mute my mic just for a second, maybe, guys.
What all you got left to do to it, Pinks?
All right, now I'm just trying to change the fog like that. You know what pain in the ass that is.
Oh yeah, it is.
I already have new bezels in my Amazon cart because I know I'm probably going to break them both.
Yep.
It's the stupidest fucking design ever.
Is a Ford.
Oh no, because Chevy does shit like this too. They all do. They're all stupid fucking shit.
You got to get you some plugs for that intake too, right?
What's that?
Said you've got to get you some plugs for that intake too, right?
Plugs.
Yeah, did you say you need to plug the intake because you don't have the water meth set up?
Oh no, I'm gonna go find my somewhere I've got the quarter-inch hose. I'm just gonna jumper one to the other.
This is good, Bama.
Yeah, it does look good.
Hey, but y'all give me just a minute. I got to make my dog food real quick. But I'm gonna grab my mic muted because I know my mom was gonna talk to me while I'm in there. But I'll be listening.
That's fine.
You setting your phone on the ice there, Bama?
Yeah, I got a bag of ice. It actually works.
Nice.
Yep, I've done that before. I've had to take it out of its cage, put it on ice. I have the problem sometimes I'll be in my car and it'll tell me that it's getting too hot. Let's see. I only broke one. I only broke one of them and it'll still hold in, but I'll probably buy the new ones anyway.
Oh, you broke a Christmas tree?
Well, I found two new ones on Amazon for $48, left and right. The price Ford wants for them is $51, of course, each.
Oh, you didn't break the snap. You broke the actual part.
Well, yeah, it is a snap. It's just a snap. It's the one on the end here.
Oh, I got you. I
I
got you.
just broke one of them, but it's such a stupid design. But I broke that one before I looked online and found the trick on how to do it. And the trick on how to do it still risks breaking them because they're old. They're 2014. I could buy new ones and they'd look better. I mean, I really need to buy a whole new front end and have it, or at least have this one painted. It is in sorry shape. It's just rock dinged, and whoever owned it before did not take care of it. And like I said, it's a salvage car, and it was probably in the junkyard for a while, judging by how dirty things were.
Not in the junkyard no more.
Oh, it hadn't, not for a while. Okay, torques. I need my torque screws. I need this to be like up here. Thing up there without me actually installing it. Yeah, that works. You like that one? Just, what did I do with that screwdriver? I had it. I thought I left it out. What is that noise? Is that a?
It's probably the birds I can mute.
Oh no! I was just wondering if it was birds or not.
I'll be back.
Bye. Love you.
Homework.
Huh?
Going down to the
Okay. This price she's leaving. She's taking the edge, so it won't be in my way anymore. And the screwdriver's looking for is right here on the table next to the laptop. It's my Klein multi.
Fine, make some good stuff, man.
Love these things. This was given to me as a going away gift when I left. When I left one of the companies I worked for, one of my bosses gave me this. It's just or not my boss, but one of the engineers gave it to me. It's just a Klein multi.
Yeah, you sure that wasn't a hidden message in that delivery?
There was not. No, him and his. I know. Really nice guy. It was actually he gave it to me that's right. It was when he retired. This guy him and his wife were great. They were awesome people. They grew up. They had a huge garden and a huge flower garden. And almost every week during flower season, he would bring in flowers to put on the receptionist desks all over the company. It was pretty nice. He was a good guy.
Yeah.
But it's a security set too, so it's got all the different security drivers.
Yeah, I had to climb for years and years, and I lost it.
Klein makes really good
I used to have
stuff.
a bunch of Klein stuff as an electrician, but I don't anymore. So Klein's gone a little bit downhill, but they still make some good stuff. Wow, Celtic muted and it got quiet in here.
I'm just trying to fall back to sleep.
Oh, so this is the fog light, one of them, and this is the one in better shape.
Oof.
You like it?
That's rough.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Yeah, the light in it's been burnt out for a while.
At least it's a regular light bulb, not an HID or LED. Or...
Well, it's about to be an LED. It's about to be these.
Yeah.
Who that? Oh, hello, Mr. Gary. Welcome to the show.
How's Pops doing, Gary?
Oh, he's good. I went over to check that a little bit ago.
Nice.
So did they
Good.
do biopsy on the bump yet? Or did they get the test results back for
Oh,
that?
they already knew what it was. They already tested it and everything.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't hear.
It starts with the S. I can't think of the name. It's some.
Sarcoma?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cancer.
Yeah.
It's not good. That's all I
Yeah.
know.
But it's not bad.
Yeah, it's not horrible, no, and it's not something that if you get rid of it, you should be fine.
Right. Yeah. They cut it off. They pretty almost went to the bone on him.
Yeah, my stepdad had a couple of those.
What's going on, Gary?
Not a lot, Bama. How you doing today, buddy?
Not much.
Not much. Relaxing.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you say that.
Chillax until the main event.
Yeah.
When's your surgery again?
19th.
I know you told us.
19th.
19.
Next Wednesday.
Day before Fort takeover. Or well,
Yeah.
Next Wednesday. They're gonna play with Bama's Nuts-A-Ronies.
let's see if I can make this fog light come on. If you guys are looking, can you see that fog light?
Yeah.
Turn it on.
Not seeing nothing.
I don't see it.
They might not come on without the car on either.
No, it should.
Is his name in the way? Oh, no, I see where it's at now. Okay.
It should be right there in that corner, right?
Yeah, I see it now. I had to blow it up.
Yeah.
Don't blow it up, man. I need it. There we
You
go.
got to splice it in, or did it have factory plug?
It's got a Packer connector, but I needed to tell which plug to go where.
Hey, Pinks,
Yo,
it's working now.
thanks for that.
There you go. See that?
Appreciate that.
Glad I can help.
Zach's got a girlfriend?
Who?
Zach,
Get out of here.
you got a girlfriend? Yeah, that's her picture.
Really?
Thing. Yeah.
Nice. Good for him.
Hmm.
At least I didn't just put these in here and not test it first like I've done before.
She kind of looks like she's trying to poop.
Who, the girl?
Yeah.
Which way's top? That way. Okay. Come on here.
Well, if he was older, I'd say something. I'm not going to do it.
Not doing that. He's 21.
Yeah, well, I've been around you long enough. I can pretty much read your mind.
You know he's 21, right?
Well, I know that, but still,
Well,
I don't want to give him nothing to say around his mom. How you say, you know?
Okay, gotcha.
he may be 21,
Yeah, I know.
but you know.
I know. Oh, exactly. Good kid. Kid built a raw deal in life, that's for sure.
We talk so much shit on these streams, dude. There's no telling.
It's like everybody's sitting in the garage together.
Oh, he's 22.
I am in the garage.
After us,
I'm just not drinking beer because I don't need to dehydrate myself in this heat. Okay, let me show you this front end. See how bad it is? I don't know how well you can tell. How chipped up and just bad.
Yeah, I can see it. I got it blowed up. You can see it.
The whole thing's just I should have. Let me do this.
That's fine. I can see it though. I got it blowed up.
Yeah.
I can see it.
But
Stone
It's
chips
just-
from hell.
and if you look underneath, it's really bad. Yeah, it needs a paint job.
Yeah.
But it is not a show car, so I'm not too worried about it. I didn't. Now my old one, the old Focus I had, yes, that thing was in great shape before the accident. It looked good. I kept really good care of it. Took care of it. I just, this one was fucked up when I got it. So all I care about now is just getting it running again. Which, I mean, it is running now, so. Where did I put that bezel?
Jack says it's storming here in Florida.
Really? Yeah, it's that time of year.
My daughter's down there in Disney.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What county is that, or where is Disney in Florida? I can't remember. It's been a while.
Orlando.
Orlando, that's right. Orlando and Anaheim, that's Disney.
Yeah, that's where she's at right now.
She's just vacation kind of thing?
Yeah, she's down there with a friend of hers.
How old is she?
30?
She got kids?
No?
So she's doing adult Disney, having fun.
Yes.
Okay.
Her friend lives down there, and her best friend, and she lives down there and stuff like that. So she's like, you know what? You need to come down here so just me and you can go to Disney World. Forget the kids, There's
I
friends
mean,
there.
Disney's a blast. Last time I was at one, they're fun. Amusement parks are fun.
Well, they've been going to all kinds of concerts and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I just can't handle spinny rides anymore, or roller coasters, or basically anything.
Oh, I get it.
I do the kiddie rides. These are the stupidest fucking things.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day. Man, I went to Milan Dragway today because they had a big, huge car show. Hey, what's going on? Boosted 931, and
Boost it.
we went down there, and I just told the wife, I said, I'm not taking any cars down there. We'll just go down there and spectate.
Which
Dude,
show was it?
They wanted $65 for me and my wife to go in there. I said, you can stick it.
Holy
Where
shit.
was that? What, at Milan
Milan Dragway.
or Milan?
Yeah. The
Wow.
car's called Milan. Milan's called Milan.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
But anyhow, so I'm like, I turn around and left, dude. I said, I don't give a shit what you got going on here, dude. I'm not giving you $65.
Just to go in and watch or look. That's
Right.
And you said it was a car show or that was racing?
It's Detroit Dragway reunion at Milan.
Okay.
So it wasn't a charity or anything, because I understand if they're raising money for charities.
Me and Sublime had the same conversation.
Yeah, but even then, they don't usually charge that much. It's usually a donation thing.
Yeah, like our car show is going to be $20 donation. You know what I'm saying?
That sounds about right.
And the food and everything that we sell, as long as we cover the food, the money that we make at the food, the rest of that goes to donation as well. You know what I mean? So I understand that. But $65? I'm like,
No, that's ridiculous.
I'm not going to be drag racing. I'm not going to be on the track. I ain't got nothing in the car show. Why are you charging me $65?
Yeah. Holy shit.
Okay, as Pink says, Loudmouth is back.
What Gary, what were they charging to put your car in there?
People stopped talking when you left. That's all.
I know when I left, and Pink's like, God, it sure got quiet when Salty left.
Gary, how much did it cost to put a car in there?
Well, Bama so you had to pay for the show, right? To show your car. Then you had to pay to take the car down the track.
And how much was that?
Probably about the same.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering.
Still, that's $65. That's a damn awful lot. Dude.
Yeah, leave it like that. Keep it like the high nose here. You can't even see it. I'm just gonna keep it like that so it looks snooty with its nose up in the air.
I would.
New fog light looks really good compared to the old one because it's not broken.
Well, I'm glad you come back out to play, Salty. I thought maybe Mama kept you in the house.
No, I was making my dog food, man, and I have to run the faucet when I do that. So, you know, because like I said, all she eats is chicken and rice, so I have to wash the chicken. Even though I've cooked it already, you got to wash it. And so that's what I had to do. And I just like, y'all don't want to hear the fucking faucet sit here and run the whole fucking time.
Just put it in the dishwasher.
Motherfucker, I am the dishwasher. We don't have one.
Me too. And my wife. We're all dishwashers in this house. Oh, hey,
Okay.
you're back.
I only moved the rear view mirror. Right.
That's fine, sweetie.
Other
Could
than
have
that-
changed them all. I don't drive it much anymore.
Yeah, well, other than that, the speed was fine.
Now, you know, now you do know that's against the rule to move the rear view mirror.
It's her car.
I know. I was just trying to get a response out of her. I was just messing with her.
Yeah, she already left. She's already gone. Tell me that and left.
Yeah, I just messing with her.
Into the night. You suck. I am not.
I never mind the mirrors being moved, but dude, I hate when I get in my car and somebody has moved my seat. I can't stand that shit.
That's why I wish it was had the memory seats. I really wish it had the memory seats and mirrors. Yeah, because then the outside mirrors are automatic. Like my truck had that, and my Mustang has that.
You got set up 1, set up 2.
Yeah, I got the same thing.
That's like
I wish.
that's like my
truck.
son's using my truck. He went and bought a boat yesterday, and I'm sure when I get it back, it's going to be everything out of the way.
Yeah, probably.
Well, he's a lot bigger than I am.
I'm sure he'll probably wash it and clean your truck up too, right?
God, I hope he would. I didn't ask him. I should have told him.
If it would, it didn't.
But he's at the river right now. I couldn't go because I can't take all the bouncing around.
No, hell no, buddy. That would probably hurt the hell out of you, man.
I'm sorry, Bam. I shouldn't be laughing.
It's all right. Go ahead. I don't care. Say something. I know. Hey, I know you're mine too. Come on.
You know exactly what I'm thinking.
So you have the same problem, though, you?
That's funny.
Had that problem. I have one of the hernias. They won't operate on unless it starts being a problem. It's one of the ones in the front under the belly button.
Yep.
They won't do anything about it because it's not
Yep.
dangerous.
He said that unless you get numbness somewhere or you can't go to the restroom, you're gonna have to wait. I got people more in pain than you, and I was like, shit.
I'd have lied.
Yeah, I did.
Weeks. Ain't been able to pee in years. What the hell are you talking about?
As soon as you said that, I should have just stood there and pissed down my leg and see what he said.
Yeah, I didn't feel it.
Yeah. Oh, I pissed? I'm sorry.
Damn it. Come out.
Then the doctor would have said, is your name Salty?
Salty, hey, listen. Salty ain't pissed on his leg. It dribbles down his balls onto his foot.
There you go. Guy, you know how Gary knows that, right? He's got the little dick syndrome
Oh,
too.
yeah.
No, I listened to these guys on these rappers, and they were making up these songs, and that was one of them.
Only the people with the little dick syndrome knows that one.
He said your dick's so small you can't even piss on it in the toilet. It dribbles down your balls, and sometimes it hits your foot.
Well,
Yeah, I got a short dick, but I got a long tongue.
Hey, that's the only reason why I've been able to keep a girlfriend for so long.
Hey, dude, I've had my wife for 39 years.
Yep. There
Hey,
you
you
go.
want to hear something funny though? So I went and picked up one of those Yeti thermoses, the big ones,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and for down at Fort Taco because it's supposed to be hot, so I'm gonna need a lot of water or whatever, you know. And so we're standing at the register, and the guy rang it up, and my wife says, "Hey, wait a minute, it only says $55 here." And the guy says, "No, I think that's for that size one. The next size up is what you got, which is like 64 ounce or something." Says you got the 64 ounce, and my wife turned around and says, "You got a big one, honey." And I turned around, I looked at her, I says, "Well, why thank you?" And the guy behind me started busting out laughing. She just said that in public.
That's awesome.
Barbecue Mike says, "I won't be home until Mom. When you get your ass home, boy, you better get to scrubbing that car down.
Better break out the clay bar.
I don't want to hear no excuses from you."
And I tell y'all what, I don't know about where y'all are at, but dude, it is so fucking hot outside today. Good God.
Dude, it's
Yeah, if
beautiful.
I'm watching the car today, it's through the drive-through car wash.
I seen you guys on. That's why I popped on, or I would be outside.
How warm is it there?
79.
Oh,
Perfect.
That's perfect.
Oh God, that's all. I'll trade you this 93 with about, I don't know what the fucking humidity is, but it's got almost, it's got like to match the fucking temperature. It's hot.
We're getting that Monday.
Uh-huh.
The only good thing down here is the wind's blowing. That's it.
There ain't a breath of wind up here. That's the bad part about it.
Let me see what we got. We got 94 degrees. Feels like 101 is what it says
Yep.
on my phone.
There you go. It's about what it feels like here too.
And it's
Humidity's down.
45% humidity. So
Yeah.
humidity went down.
See, we just got no wind blowing. It's like just
Yeah,
dead
yeah,
still
no
out
wind.
there.
It is just dead out there.
We got enough to move the flag a little bit.
Raise the flag, baby.
Well, Bammy, your building's looking good, buddy. Glad they got all the walls up.
I appreciate it. I love it. I'm just pissed because I can't do nothing.
No shit.
You know, this is God's way of telling you, man. You've been working your ass off since January. Just sit back and relax and let other people do for you for a change.
Yeah, I know, but still, I got a lot of shit to do.
Sometimes
It's like-
it's hard to do, man. When you've been busting your ass your whole life, it's hard to sit down and do nothing.
No shit.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But you got to look at it like this. You ain't got to do everything in one day, Bammy. Just take your time, man. You got the rest of your life. Just chill out. Don't try to do it all at one time.
Not really, because we ain't promised tomorrow, brother. So
No.
But that's for everybody. You can't.
that's
See,
why
I don't.
you say you got the rest of your life. That might be tomorrow.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
see, I don't live my life worrying about that because look, because it's gonna happen. We're all gonna make that trip. I don't worry about it. I mean, it's part of the cycle.
Well, it don't make a difference whether that's the way you do or whatever. You're not promised tomorrow. So if you can get
No, I know that.
shit
I know
done.
that.
No shit.
That's one thing. I'm just not scared to death. The
I'm
people
not
in this,
saying that's about it either. But I'm just
there's a
telling
lot of
you,
people are though, man.
I'm
It
gonna
really
get my shit
surprises me.
done.
Okay,
I'm
you
not gonna sit around and wait for somebody else either.
No, but I understand that. But I'm saying, I know a lot of people that are scared to death, and I'm like, why are you worrying about something that you can't control? I mean, don't you worry about the things you can control. You can't control death. It's going to happen. We're all going to make that trip.
We can't all live in a padded cell. So that's all.
No,
No.
And even if you do, you're still not gonna escape it.
Well, hell, I
Exactly.
wish I could just cut grass and I'd be happy right now.
But like I says, when you work hard your whole life and everything else, you're just used to staying busy. Then when you're stuck down, it's hard to lay down, man.
yep, I agree with that, dude. When I was forced into retirement, that was the hardest time of my life because I have never sit still. I've always been on the road driving, working. And dude, it was a hard thing to come to grips with.
Oh, I bet. See, they tried to put me on disability years ago, and I told them I'm going back to work. They says you can't work. When I talk to my doctor says, you know how many people work with AFib every single day and don't even know they have AFib? Millions.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
So
Hey, does Pink Snow he knocked himself off, or
I don't know, maybe his battery ran down.
no? He was moving his camera and then he was gone.
Hanks, where'd you go? So Boosted popped on and then left. He must be out on the. It's my camera, he said.
Oh, okay, I see it. He's probably fishing again.
That's what I'm saying. He's probably on his boat. There he is. So Barbecue Mike says he's gonna wash, clay bar, polish, and wax and vacuum the inside. You gotta be careful, clay bar now. You don't be getting some crap and dragging it all over your car.
I'm taking a call.
I seen people clay bar, man, get a little something in that thing and just scratch the piss out of it.
Yes, sir. But that's something I've never done to a car. I've never clay barred a car before.
It damn sure works. I'm telling you. When I got my car, it wouldn't even hold a wax more than a couple of days. And you could rub your hand across there, and it would just your hand would stick to the car.
So, what kind of lubricant did you use to use the clay bar?
Who, me? You was talking to me, Gary?
Yes.
I got the kit, the McGuire's, and it comes with 2 clay bars and the spray. Okay. All I did was wash it, and then pour it into the shop, let it cool down, and then went to clay bar. And I'm gonna tell you, just clay bar, and you could set a bottle up there before and it would never even move. Just clay bar in it, you could tell the difference. I mean, right off the bat.
Well, because they got all that shit out of the paint. That's why.
Yeah. Took all that shit off, man. You should have seen my first clay bar. Holy shit.
Really?
Well, that sucked. Yeah. My son just called, and when I answered and waited for it to go through, I couldn't hear him, nothing. So hopefully he'll call back.
Okay.
I can't return his call, unfortunately. Oh, he's calling back.
There you go.
And then after that, Gary, all I did was use Lucas Speed Wax.
Uh-huh.
And that Lucas, I like it because you can spray it on anything.
Okay.
Anything. Any trim you want, rims, you name it. And it just wipes right off.
Yeah, I've never used it before.
Oh, I love it. But put it this way, for the price, to me, you can't get no better than Lucas Speed Wax.
Okay. I've never used it, so I'd have to try it. But yeah, clay bar, a lot of times I get clay bar, and I guess you can call me crazy, but I use Dawn dish soap and water mixed together, and then that's what I use to lubricate.
Oh, the clay bar?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing. I've heard people say you should do that, but I had no problem. I had to use it one time on Mom's car. I didn't have no more the McGuire's spray.
Right.
Worked just fine.
Well, yeah, McGuire's is perfect, but yeah, like I said, I use the Dawn dish soap because I like the Dawn dish soap because it helps remove what wax is on there. That way, when you re-wax it again, re-wax it again.
Say that 3 times.
Yeah,
exactly. It don't leave no blotch spots. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Because like a lot of times, if you don't get the wax off your car, then it'll look blotchy sometimes in the sun or whatever.
And what's crazy, after I started using that Lucas, I would have hummingbirds trapped in here all the time because of the way it smelled.
No shit.
No shit, dude.
That's funny.
That's straight up. I'd have to open the doors. One time I had to leave the doors open halfway through the night to get one of them out.
Okay, guys, I'm going to do the whole fog light thing again.
All right, let's do it again. It's on.
It's not on. Is it on?
Can't see it. You didn't point the camera at it.
Yeah, I did.
It's not on.
It's
your driver's side's on.
Yeah, the driver's side was on, but not the passenger side.
Yeah, the passenger side is when I was testing. I got it in backwards, so I just need to flip them. Now I need to find the little piece, the plug. What the hell did I do with it?
If it was up your butt, you know it.
No, I don't know. It's kind of small.
Dan's up his buddy, Mike.
Damn.
You guys ain't right. I'm not right in the head. Okay.
I'll be honest with you. I think we're right with you there, Pinks.
I agree.
So,
Oh man.
go.
Well, Lucas makes good stuff, period. So I'm gonna have to try that.
Yeah, Lucas
Hey,
good stuff.
Let me put it this way, Gary. My brother-in-law, my favorite ex-brother-in-law. Any vehicle he has, you could eat off anything underneath the hood. And what I mean by that, that's how clean he's kept his shit since I've known him since high school.
Good for him.
And if he says Lucas is the best he's used, then guess what? That's what I tried.
Well, I'm gonna take your word for it because I'm gonna try it.
All right.
Well, I'm telling y'all this. I'm a lazy bastard, and all I do is give that shit a quick wash and go.
You talking Lucas Wax or what?
Yeah.
I ain't lying. I'm a lazy motherfucker. I can't stand doing all that shit, detailing cars like that.
Well, the good thing
I'll
about
take
the Lucas, all you got to do is clean the car, put it in the
Do it
shade.
again, Pink.
I could see that.
I saw that.
Okay.
And all you do is just spray it like it's like you do in a window, whatever, and just use your rag and go. Make sure you go back and forth, left and right, no circles.
No,
You shouldn't go circles at any wax.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I do my windows, I did my rims, and if it sat in the garage a little while, all I had to do was back it out, hit the water hose to it, and everything would just fall off.
So,
But now you got remember too. Now I've been using that for almost 3 years.
you use the speed wax, the Miss Speed Wax, Lucas Slick Mist Speed Wax. Is that what you?
It's in a. It's gonna be. It looks like a oversized Armor All bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got the hot rod on the front. I wish I had a bottle here, but all my stuff's gone.
The blue hot rod.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
$11 at Walmart.
How much?
$11 at Walmart.
That's about right because when I first started buying it was $8.
Yep, it's $12.49 at AutoZone. So, Pinks, you gonna get that thing done enough to drive it for takeover, or
I hope so.
have you been able to fire it up yet?
Yeah,
Yes.
started it up earlier.
Cool.
Oh, fuck. Where did I put those screws? Damn it.
Mike says, "Yep, am clay barring it in the barn. I've done a lot of things in the barn, but I ain't never clay barred."
With a Russian woman.
Oh, she wanted it, didn't she?
She sure did.
That was a funny stream.
There's one.
Yes, it was. She
I ain't
was.
seen her again. She ain't been
Me
back.
neither. She was all about some Gary that night, buddy.
She was definitely wanting Gary to plow her.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
You big strong American. Me want to see you.
You big strong American.
Where did the other screw go?
So I got an O'Reilly's gift card for $25. I'm gonna spend this tonight and get some cleaning.
O'Reilly's.
O'Reilly's. I hate O'Reilly's because they're so expensive.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
want to go back to
I will
Burger
go there if it's a super hard need for something and they have it. And AutoZone doesn't.
Nope, I'm with you. I like to bet when it was Murray's, it was awesome.
So we got a O'Reilly's right here in this little town next to me.
Uh-huh.
And every time I used to pull up in there, and I'd buy a part or buy something, they said, okay, this goes under the Brutal account, right? I was like, no. Does my car look like Brutal?
I'd say, yeah.
No, you know,
Hell yeah, let him pay for that shit. I'll take it.
No,
I'll
no,
take
no,
the
you
part,
know.
go home.
And I hit him up about 2 weeks later. Something I can't remember. Something happened, and I told him what happened. He said, "Yeah." He said, "Do that." They put that on my account. He gets a little kickback or whatever. Said, "Well, we'll come back later, and me and you'll work it out."
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah. I told him, I said, "Nah, I ain't gonna do that shit. Hell, I ain't asking nobody for nothing."
Well,
I just thought it was funny.
You know
I just
what?
thought it was funny.
What comes around goes around, dude. And if you do that, then it'll come back to you somehow, some way. Right?
Oh yeah, that's true.
And plus, if it helps him, then it helps you too.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I said, I've met him several times. He's a very nice guy. Now he don't.
Time and he seemed like a nice guy, but something about him just kind of rubs me wrong a little bit. And I'm not. I can't think of what it is.
Well, I do know that even though what he does, he's very, very private. And I understand it because he has 3 little girls.
Okay.
So, and then he I don't know. It's hard for me to explain to you. It's just that he's not a Facebook guy, which he has a Facebook thing, but he got, he has to try to promote what he's doing and so on and so forth.
So
But
I'm thinking
he don't text. You might as well forget it. If I talk to him or whatever, I mean, if I call, he will call back.
right. So I take it he's more of a business type person.
I don't know this. I'd probably say for his age, he's a little more old school than what his age is. How's
So
that?
my dad, I'm going to use my dad for an example. Everybody called him Red. No one knew his real name. They would ask me, "What's your dad's real name?" I say Red.
Red.
How come you don't want nobody to know his name? Because you don't want nobody to know his name. So maybe that's kind of what I'm getting from him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If I had to put it in short terms, yeah, that's probably what I say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but like I said, he was freaking super nice. Shook my hand, talked to me about the car, talked about what was going on, and this and that. But just something about him just kind of like made me stand my, kind of like, watch what I say, stand back a little bit. You know what I mean?
Well,
Just had that uneasy feeling.
Well, let's see, how can I put this?
Sublime's in the basement.
Let's just say that may have a little something to do with what he does.
Okay. But like I said, I wouldn't tell nobody don't go to his channel or nothing like that because I thought he was a good guy. Just something.
Oh yeah.
About him just kind of.
I mean, every time he sees me, it's hell, when I was having that problem at the distributor, him and his dad was in overalls, and I went in there. Well, actually, I was in there. No, he was in there first. I didn't know he was there. They was in the back corner, and that's when I had to go get 3 different damn distributors to get one to work.
Yeah. Hang on a second, man. Hey, Sublime, Pinks is on the phone with the son, I think.
Yeah, he's on his phone.
So just hang on there, buddy.
And so he had saw me over and he walked up and was asking what was the issues again. He said, "I know you told me online, but I don't remember all of it." So, yeah, so I told him. And he sat right here and said, he said, and I told him, I said, "This is the 3rd one. I think it's just the distributors are a piece of shit." And he said, "When you put it in?" I said, "I'm probably going to put it in tonight as soon as I get home." And he said, "Well, if it don't work, maybe it's something else. You know how to get in touch with me, and we'll come out. Or somehow get the car over there and he'd look at it." And I said, "Well, I really appreciate it." I mean, he didn't have to offer none of that shit. I ain't done nothing for him.
Right. No,
Yeah.
That's cool though. I get it. But like I said, I don't have anything bad to say about the guy. He just, I don't know. I've dealt with many, 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 many people, and he must remind me of somebody somewhere. It could even be my dad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, could be.
And it just could be, maybe that's what it is. Because I love my dad to death, but like I said, he didn't want people to know his name. He'll tell you today that he didn't want people to know his name.
Right.
Well, Gary, how's your dad doing after surgery?
He's good.
Good deal.
He's good. I just got to make sure he don't get infected or anything, because that would keep me from going to.
Is your wife and stuff going to check in on him while you're gone?
Oh yeah, my wife and I got my kids. They'll check on him.
Okay, good deal.
Yeah, you definitely don't want that to get infected. That's damn sure.
Oh yeah, they'll cut that damn arm off then.
Yeah, especially his age. Oh no.
Yeah, Bama, won't be long. You go in and go get your asshole worked on, ain't you?
Why, you going to surgery?
Hell no. Give a damn about your.
asshole.
I'm saying you go in the 19th. They're gonna work on your asshole, ain't they?
Yeah, but you're my asshole.
I'm about ready to say.
Oh well, the hell, I'm everybody's asshole.
Hey, you know what? The thing about it is that you're not my asshole. You're my whole ass.
There you go.
Shit.
But see, I know my role, so I'm good. A lot of people don't know that they're assholes. I know I am.
Okay, wait a second. Usually the line "know your role" is followed up by "know your role and shut your mouth," and those two don't go together with you. Oh, and he
Okay,
said
well let's do this. Let's do this. I know my place. Let's put it that way.
Hey, check this out.
Oh shit! You're gonna make me get up out of this chair. I'm comfortable. Okay, what the hell is it?
Zoom in on it.
I can't say. I can't. I'm too
Hang
lazy
on,
to
I'll
do all
blow it
that.
up.
Is that
Okay, I see
you.
I'm too lazy.
That might
See.
be-
GTR.
Yeah, he must have pulled the wrap off his car and headed to Illinois.
Yeah.
Racing. Pull it up there and drop it down.
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
Whoop.
Dude.
Oh man, it's freaking hot today.
Yeah, line. Hey, Boosty Dick, you still here? You watching that damn pay-per-view?
I think he done fell asleep.
Oh, is
Shit,
this
no,
the
he
his
ain't.
phone?
Not while the damn not while this wrestling pay-per-view's on. He's not asleep.
Did they you find a job yet?
That
No.
I don't know. I know he said the other night or something he was he quit his job the other day, so I don't know if
Yeah.
he got one or not.
He said he put in a couple more resumes this morning, I think he said.
Usually a guy like that finds a job pretty quick. Is
Yeah.
that an Ismo?
Oh snap! A freaking dude! Holy shit! A McLaren just passed the GTR. We might get some race action here. Oh no, this guy in the GTR is a puss. You don't want to do that.
Get here, beat him up, Sublime. Beat
Duh.
him up.
Drive up there and flick both of them off, see what happens.
Yeah.
I want to catch up to this McLaren, see what this McLaren looks like. All right, we're doing 120 to catch him. No, I'm just kidding. We're doing 85.
Shit.
Yeah, you
100.
put it right on screen there, dumbass.
Hold on, I want to catch up to him first. What did you
Let's
say,
show
Barry?
everybody what you're doing there.
Yeah, hey, don't forget, dude. There's people watching this kind of shit that shouldn't, watch what you're doing.
Hey, I ain't
Don't
doing
you-
nothing illegal.
Yeah, don't show license plates and shit like that, man.
Yeah, but you're not doing nothing illegal but 120 mile an hour.
No, I'm only doing 74 right now.
I have wax that smells like bananas. Yeah.
But that means he's got the same cologne Salty's got.
Damn, Gary, you don't eat bananas?
Who, me?
Yes.
I don't like the smell of them.
Oh, really?
Not that much.
But do you eat banana pudding?
My wife makes the fucking banana pudding in the world. She took me to breakfast this morning, and I seen the banana pudding that they had there, and I knew she was gonna get it. And I'm like, honey, I'm telling you, it's not going to be like yours.
No, because they probably make their pudding with like Jello instant pudding shit.
Oh, dude, that's exactly what it was. And it was horrible.
Yeah, I can't stand people who do that shit with their banana pudding.
Yeah, my wife, she uses vanilla wafers and all that good stuff in hers.
Oh yeah, that's the way my mom makes hers homemade.
Yeah, man. Well,
Takes the egg whites and beats those damn things up, makes the topping for the banana pudding and shit like that.
yep. See, I think she got her recipe from my mom, so I'm not sure though.
Yeah, my mom got hers from my grandmother on my dad's side.
What'd you say, Kim? Oh, she got it from her mom.
Mm.
Because she makes it the exact same way my mom made it. So that's kind of what I figured.
I don't know if I should go to a car show or not, man. It's fucking hot. I hate sitting outside in car shows when it's hot.
So should I take the 70 out tonight, the 21, or the 93 out tonight?
21, because this
gonna
way
be?
you'll have AC when you need it.
It's nice
What's
here
it-
though, dude. It's not hot. What'd you say, Kim? My wife said I'm taking the 70.
Oh boy.
Okay, now you know. Yeah, I was gonna say we didn't have to help you with that decision.
Yeah.
He was
That one
asking the wrong
got,
people.
that one got made for you.
If the 70's already in the garage, that's why she said that.
Has Kim drove the Fox body at all or no?
She won't drive that car.
How come? The
I'll
clutch?
be honest with you, I don't think she could push the clutch in.
Yeah, it's a heavy duty clutch, I'm sure. It's not like these new clutches.
That's got that center 4 stage 3 Tango Bad Mofo clutch.
Bama clutch, what?
Yeah.
Whamma Bama?
Bama.
Well, Red Billy's so dumb he don't even hear himself.
If only the 93 had AC.
I'm gonna check that because I really want to take the 93 for takeover. So I think I'm gonna get that car over here tomorrow
See about the AC.
and check on the AC. I got to go to Murray's or something and get a bottle of test so I can test to make sure there's no leaks.
No leakage.
No leakage.
I am taking care of water to Ford takeover. What does that mean? You're bringing water for everybody? Better be good water.
He's taking a case of water.
Oh, so am I. Hell yeah.
Hell, a case won't last no time though.
Well, hell, then I don't need no water because you guys will have water.
Nope.
All you got to do is get the
I know.
water hose.
I know Cher.
What'd you say? I'll steal it from
I know Cher.
I'll steal it from you. You have your head.
Oh,
turned,
yeah?
say, "Where'd it go?" Say, I don't know.
Oh, okay. I see how it is.
I don't know. Where did your water go? Don't worry, Mr. Sublime. I'll bring my own water. I might have to borrow some money off my wife, but I'll bring my own.
Yeah, I just go with the water hose and fill the old bottles and sell them to you.
Would that be some fresh well water?
I would hope so.
Just tell them no lack of iron in this water.
That's right.
Get your daily regimen of iron just from one bottle of water.
That's all right. I'll take my well water over at city water any day.
Hell no.
Hell
Hell
no.
no. Freaking well water, dude. You take a shower in that shit and freaking, if it's really welly and freaking slimy and shit, oh, hell no.
No, you must. Where you get your? Where did you take a shower that was well water?
Well, my grandpa had well water and his was really slimy.
Where at?
That's because it's soft water. That's why it's slimy.
Yeah.
What state?
Michigan.
There you go. Yeah. Now, if you go to New Orleans, and they have well water, run for your life.
Really?
Oh yeah, because it smells like a toilet.
So this has got. That's what I picked up today for my keep my cold drink. My drink cold.
Yep, I've had one of them, Gary.
My buddy's got one, and his shit stays cold all day long, man.
She puts her drink in her car in the morning, which is at work at night. It's still
I got a new tumbler waiting on me down there.
This ain't no tumbler, dude. This is more like a freaking.
And then I got this one. You
Yeah, I know that one.
remember that one?
Yep.
That one still works good.
Yeah, the one Gary is like it's like a damn old coffee mug from the damn 70s. I mean, shit,
A canteen?
canteen. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, it is, man.
Even sounds like one.
Yep.
Hey, there's directions in here.
Oh my God, as if you needed directions.
Oh, I got a sticker.
Stick it on
Man,
your forehead.
Man got a Yeti.
I made my wife buy it for me, you know what I mean?
Well, that's just because they tried to rape you at the car show.
Dude, that was crazy, wasn't it?
$65 to get into a car show. You can GFY.
And I could have got some awesome video too, but you know what? I just had I had to go. Oh, Mike's wife's making banana bread today.
That actually sounds good.
Oh man, to car show or not to car show?
Oh hell, go to the car show. It's only gonna be hot. It ain't like it's gonna be the end of the world.
This is the same car show that had that S550 Hertz Shelby that you wanted, Salty.
Oh boy, I want one of those so damn bad. It ain't funny. Problem is, if I bought one, I ain't got nowhere to keep it unless I go rent a store somewhere to keep it in that weather.
What's the temperature up there, Bully? He gone.
One, so probably 80.
Did you say 80?
89, 90, somewhere around there.
Okay, never mind. Don't go.
Am I breaking up?
Yeah.
Nah, you're okay. You're not bad.
Can you hear me now?
No.
You're breaking up, but it ain't that
Yeah.
bad.
No.
Yeah, it's about 90 here right now.
That's considered
Damn,
hot.
dude, what is this backup? What the fuck? Yeah, that is considered hot. Oh, big breaks, big breaks. Oh my God, who is that? Okay. Great work, very nice staff. Look at that. Paid the balance by check. He leads your staff member. Awesome. There you go. I will say one thing. Our guys get a lot of compliments on the good work they do.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I
You know
had this
what?
one lady that they were going to do the job today, and she was worried that, she was going to get a bad crew and blah, blah, blah. She calls me this morning, and I swear to God, she must be borderline racist. She's like, yeah, man, I'm staring at these two Mexican guys that don't even speak English. I'm like, really? I said, lady, they've been with the company for over 10 years. They haven't had a complaint on any of their jobs in a year. I said, just relax. You're in good hands. Just like, God damn.
Some people do.
What's all this?
I don't know where I put the screws to hold my front end together.
Some people do, buddy. You can't. There's no sense trying to understand some people because it's just It's a waste of time.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I told her.
Go home.
I said, you're in good hands. Just relax. You'll be fine.
Did you tell her to relax?
I did.
Dude.
I told her to relax.
Relax.
Go inside and eat a ding dong or something.
Oh my God.
Relax.
So ding dong that we can picture what she looked like. Is that what you're trying to say, so long?
Oh my God. She's probably 75.
You
Little,
just drove
yeah.
by. You should drove her by there and just fed her your ding dong.
If she's 75 years old, then she's well preserved and knows what to do.
Yeah.
That's
Well.
right. Shay, Sublime, you go over there, she'll rock your world, buddy.
Oh my God. No thanks.
It'd be like the movie Kingpin.
Never saw that movie.
Pen?
What?
Yeah, I never saw that one. I saw parts of it, but never the whole
God.
movie. Yeah.
She'll throw that shit on you like she rubbed Bengay on her elbow.
Pen's a good movie.
No,
Yeah,
we're not sticking a sticker on my car, Mike.
Sublime, we'll just pull up the part where he has sex with his landlord. That's all you gotta watch.
Oh my boy.
To not get kicked out.
That's hilarious. He couldn't pay his rent. He had to do what he had to do.
It's on the inside. Dirty.
And then he couldn't eat for a month.
I don't
So
know
what?
who sent me this text, but I just got it.
You just got what?
The text where you said on both phones.
Oh, I swear to God, dude. That was like 2 hours ago.
And that, like I said, though, dude, I get crap for service in my house.
Yeah.
Damn, let's do here. If I didn't have my phone on Wi-Fi, I wouldn't get anything.
Maybe all the lead in the water.
I'll be honest with you there. Maybe. All the paint chips I ate when I was a kid, right? Barbecue Mike, I don't think I'd put a car on a Sublime sticker. I mean, a sticker on Sublime's car. Woohoo! What have I been drinking today?
Yeah.
What's in that tea you're drinking, buddy?
No shit. So, yeah, because I don't feel like fighting them.
Yeah, no, that would not be no bueno.
I don't put stickers on my own car, let alone somebody else's.
Yeah, I don't do stickers on other people's cars because I don't like them on my car either, other than where I put them.
I'm with you.
Usually it's on glass.
Yeah, somewhere where it's easy to take off.
Yeah.
And it's not stickers, it's decals, kids.
Oh, no, it's a
How do you
sticker.
know? How do you know?
No, I've heard that before. That's why I said it.
Oh,
So I got a sticker on my Mach 1 from Indianapolis 500 from like
Oh, there you go.
the 70s. It's on my rear window. I will not take that sticker off for no way. And if it tries to peel off a little bit, I always put a little glue in there and stick it back.
oh, really?
Yep.
What year is it from?
From like the 70s. Hang on, I'll go take a picture of it and bring it back.
Just bring the sticker back.
No.
Yeah, just pull it off and bring it in. Hey, if I got a bunch of extra screws, is that a bad thing?
I would know that
No,
one
just
time.
that just means you're the typical shade tree mechanic.
No, that just means I have two different engines and I got this double set of screws from everything.
There you go. There you go.
That's what you hope.
This methanol thing here is gonna pop out. I might have to plastic weld it. It's
Dude, it's fucking hot.
that's why I'm in my air conditioning garage.
I'm sitting in my air conditioner. Evidently, my mom must be cold because it's fucking hot, dude. She must have turned out the damn AC or something.
Now I gotta think about where I put all these screws. I put back. Oh, I think I know where they are. I think they're in this box.
Are they screws or are they bolts?
We got a little bit of
They boats.
both. We got
Boats.
screws and we got
Yeah, they boats.
both. Yeah, we got a little bit of everything.
Maybe
Excuse
you
me
left
when
them,
he's
These
excuse
are
me when he says that shit.
these are
maybe you
screws.
left them near the exhaust.
Yeah.
I don't think I have any bolts. They're all screws.
It kills me when he says that shit too. Boats.
Bolts.
He completely forgets the fucking L and adds the A. Boats.
Where did these? I don't remember where these little rubber things go. They go on something. Maybe these might be from my Mustang. I don't know.
I know. Hey, I was gonna ask you, man.
Hello?
I was gonna ask you and Pink Sublime, because I ain't no sense asking Bama because I know he's not coming up for it. You know they're gonna be running the Petite Le Mans here soon, up there at Road Atlanta. I was thinking about going to that shit.
Yeah.
Hey, Bama. Hey, it's your chin. Oh, he just got knocked off.
So wait, Salty, what were you asking?
I said, hell, man, maybe you and Pink should come down, man, because they're gonna be running the Petite Le Mans at Road Atlanta here soon.
What is the Petite Le Mans?
That's the road race.
This is the sticker right
Hold
here.
Let me see if I can get full
Carcraft
screen.
Magazine 1979 Street Machine Nationals.
Oh,
There you go.
That was an Indianapolis 500.
Okay, that's a cool sticker.
Damn right, that's a cool sticker.
So
Look
are you
it up,
talking about?
Sublime.
Are you
Look it
talking
up,
about IMSA
Sublime. It's called-
racing?
Yes, IMSA racing.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, if you ain't never seen it, look up the Petite Le Mans. That's a badass race, dude.
Is it a 24-hour race?
No, it's
Uh,
sort of petite.
Petite, I think it's usually like I want to say 8 to 10 hours, something like that. 8 hours, 8 to 10 hours, something like that. Maybe shorter than that.
You only got one screw holding this headlight in.
I would look it up on my computer, but I got my computer flipped over to my Roku, and I'm watching this WWE pay-per event right now.
WWE.
Damn wrestling. Is
Mhm.
freaking Boost Addict even still here?
He's probably watching the pay-per-view.
I think
He was watching it earlier when we was all talking.
Oh, Boost Addict? Yeah, I don't know.
Mhm. Or he might have done like damn Bama said. He might have fell asleep in his damn chair or crawled on his bed and went to sleep.
What's that?
Dumbass lady.
Dumbass.
Driving with Sublime.
Driving
That
with
bitch.
Sublime. Look here, you wench.
Yeah, that bitch.
Oh, this morning when I was leaving a subdivision after giving an estimate, it looked like an old lady and then a couple, middle-aged to older couple were arguing because as I was driving past slowly, you could see their arm motions and the expressions on their face. Like it was not a pleasant conversation.
Not a pleasant conversation. Had a few of those.
I don't know what they were arguing about, but there was definitely an argument. Probably neighbors not getting along.
Huh.
To a On Patrol live show is near you soon. What were you saying, Gary?
What's that?
Were you trying to say something?
No.
Oh, you know, Gary, if he wanted to say something you were talking, he'd just say, "Hey, Sublime, shut the fuck up for a minute." Because that's what he'd tell all the rest of us too. You know how Gary is.
The thing about it is that sometimes you guys get to going and your mouth just don't stop.
Yeah, you're right about that. Hey, I'm one of the bad ones. I won't disagree with that.
No, I'm looking at leak detector for Fran. So I don't know if they ever changed that over to 134 or not.
You should be able to tell by the fittings, right?
Yeah, when I get the car here, I'll look.
Yeah.
I can't buy nothing until I go look. So I look at it. So
Yeah. Wait, isn't the car at your house now?
no, I got the 70 here.
Oh, okay.
You still think about building you a shop out back, Gary?
As soon as I get the rest of my money.
So you saving your pennies right now, huh?
Money.
Oh no, you're still waiting on the money from the rest of the money from the junkyard sale, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, I remember you telling us about that.
Should be done sometime in July.
Well, there you go.
It's only a month from now.
Oh, damn.
Wrong damage then. It didn't fit.
Have you rolled by the junkyard and see if it's changed? If he's changed anything about it since
Oh, he's done a lot of things.
sold it?
But he's paved the front. He's built a building there. He's done a lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where did I put those pieces?
Yeah, he's done a lot there, man. I'm happy for him because I was done with it. He had to go out and put a whole camera system up and everything because they were breaking in him like they were doing me.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. And it's got a camera system, buddy. When you walk in there, it tells you that hey, you're being watched.
Good deal. Maybe he can cut down on some of the damn breaking and entering, the thievery, and all other shit been going on over there.
In order to shut it down, I guess they got to crawl a pole.
Damn.
Super cool. After having it for 40 years, I was ready. I was ready to be done.
Damn, that noise is annoying.
What's that?
You know, sometimes like when you roll the window down on a vehicle to a certain level and it kind of starts making that.
My truck's bad for that.
Yeah, that's what my truck is on the back. I just rolled down the back window to let the smoke out and fucking started doing that. I was like, Jesus, that's annoying.
That was with mine too, that truck. Yep.
Start doing that. I just opened another window.
Yeah, let's try that.
If you open both back windows at the same time, it gets really bad.
Oh,
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Is it better now?
Quit smoking in that truck.
A little bit. I don't hear it now.
Yeah, now all the windows are up again.
Now it's back.
here's my other shifter ball. This thing weighs about, I don't know, 5 pounds. Heavy.
Put it in a pillowcase.
Knock them out.
Yeah, put it in a pillowcase. Go kick some ass.
Oh, this thing would do it.
Oh, Boostad's here. I didn't even know he was even here.
Oh, I gotta put the stuff underneath back on. So I'll flop around and I gotta put all the stuff on underneath and get it all hooked up so that it doesn't like run into the wheels, you know. Just flop around and get all destroyed. That's it's really fun when that happens. Somewhere I put a bunch of those little red things. There they are. Underneath the car. I know I have a drawer somewhere that has more of these in it for the replacement.
Come on, you Honda, fucking drive.
Okay.
I gotta start getting my shit packed up so I can be ready for Thursday.
Yeah.
Oh, that's when you're leaving out Thursday morning?
Yeah, I'm either gonna do it Wednesday night or Thursday morning. It'll probably be really early Thursday.
Did you reach out to Funky about traveling there together or no?
No, I haven't talked to him about it yet. But I figure, once everything gets going and see what time he's leaving. I'll try to leave a couple hours before him. That way we can meet up.
Gotcha.
I don't know. You heard about his truck, right?
Well, I think he'll get it taken care of.
Hopefully.
In his live stream last night, he was telling me that he can't afford to have it fixed. He's going to have to try to fix it himself. Whatever, he's going to drop it off at his shop, and he's going to see if they can tell him what's wrong with it. So.
The thing about it is that Funky, he's that kind of private dude too, and Funky does pretty good. So I'm going to say that he's bullshitting you.
I don't know. He said he hadn't drove it in 2 weeks.
I know he haven't drove it in 2 weeks, but I'm talking about not being able to afford to get it fixed.
No, that's what he said last night. He said, I just can't afford to get it fixed. He goes, I got too many irons in the fire. He goes, I don't have the money right now to get it fixed, so I'm gonna have to try to fix it myself. He said he's taking it to a shop. He said he's gonna have them diagnose and tell him what's wrong with it, but he's not gonna let them fix it.
We'll see what happens.
At least that's what he said last night on live stream.
When that dude tells you he's broke, I don't believe he's broke.
Oh no, he never said he was broke. He just said he couldn't afford to have it fixed. That's all he said.
And that's saying he's broke.
He said he bought a. He said it was throwing some codes, and he bought something that was supposed to fix the codes, but when he put it on, a sensor or something like that, and it was still throwing the same codes. Yeah. He thinks it's the cam phasers that are bad.
But the cam sensor, though, isn't there one in the back and in the front?
See, I don't know. That's why I told him. I said, call Ken, man.
Yeah, say. What did you say, Pinks?
There's one on each cam,
So there's two of them then, right?
at least.
Okay.
Yeah, you got. I mean, this car has two. They're right on top, though. So my cam sensors are right here.
Right.
There's two cam sensors here, but then there are still two more. There is one in front and one in rear.
Okay.
Types. So there are a few. And I had mine go bad one time, and it was just a fuse.
Yeah, but different motor may have less sensors.
May not. The EcoBoost all seem, from what I've seen, most of the EcoBoost have a lot of similarities on them.
Huh.
The V6s are a little different. I haven't really. It's been a while since I've messed with one too. So
Yeah, like I was telling him, I told him just give Ken a buzz, man, to see if you can ask Ken some questions to see if he might be able to help you out or something like that. I said, they're not saying that. I said, at least it's a free phone call and it don't cost you nothing, and you're talking to somebody that knows that shit.
As if Ken answers.
Yeah, that's true too.
Well, the thing about it is that sometimes it's easy to just take it somewhere local. You know what I'm saying? Because Ken, by the time you get done with Ken, then you can check in everything on that truck. Because
And you could be right about that too.
Listen, these machines can throw false codes everywhere, and you got to know how to
Decipher.
not decipher, how to decipher, yeah, but you got to know how to cancel them out. You got to know how to do each test so you know which one that, okay, this right here could be saying that it's throwing a cam sensor, and this one over here might throw, that it's the phaser. You know what I'm saying?
Process of elimination.
Process of elimination. Thank you. But anyhow, barbecue 5.0, 5 a.m. on Thursday. Okay.
5 a.m. on Thursday. Hell,
I'll be waiting at Funky's door at 5 a.m. No, I'm kidding.
I will be sleeping at 5 a.m. at least for 45 more minutes.
I don't want to talk about that, Pinks. You just go ahead and stand underneath your car.
45 minutes. Your 5:45 is my 4:45, correct?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Oh. Maybe. I can't say that. That's a lie. I was up at 4:45 this morning.
I didn't go to bed till 1:30. You got up at 6.
Huh?
I was actually up by 7 o'clock.
I had a cramp. I had a foot cramp on the top of my foot. what wakes me up most days is cramps. And my wife told me I was having menstrual cramps. I just looked at her and laughed. I thought it was hilarious.
So your wife kind of called you a pussy.
Yeah, kind of. But I don't care. I mean, I wish I could make them stop. They're annoying as hell. You wake up just out of the blue with just either your calf, my quad, my hamstring, any of it. It could be any leg muscle in either leg.
Have you tried any pickle juice?
Yeah, that doesn't seem to help.
Oh, then you gotta
Also
walk it
been
off.
taking magnesium and
You gotta walk it off.
yeah. So I have to get up and I have to stand up and move certain ways, but the one on the top of my foot's really hard to get rid of because then it starts running up the front of the shin. That muscle there. That hurt.
Oh, I know.
That one fucking hurts. Not a big fan. How old's these on? This thing. I don't have the things to hold it on with. I need 6 of those little damn it things. It goes like that. There's 3 of them there. What do I got up here? Wrong type. Time to go looking in the back. I know a bunch of them were missing. So
Hey, I'm just about to get home. I got to unload my ladders and my battery's getting down to like 15%. This battery sucks on this phone now. I don't know what it is, but I'll,
just so you know.
All right, Sublime. We'll talk to you later, buddy.
all right, later, guys.
Later, buddy.
Ooh, that would be nice. Yeah, that's what I always say when I want to get off the live. Man, my battery's dying.
Nope. I just tell you that I'm going to Dairy Queen, or my wife wants to. I tell you the truth.
I tell you exactly what's going on.
Or I'm tired. I can be tired.
Well, that's usually what I say is I'm tired. I'm gonna get off the live, and then I get off the live, and I might watch something else on YouTube. But it's a little less draining than when you're on a live. It really is. I don't understand that.
Yes, ma'am. A pickle juice
Pickle juice works.
works for me.
When I had cramps before when I was young, pickle juice worked. It was great. But these cramps are being caused by nerve pinching.
Right. They ain't gonna help. There ain't nothing to help that.
Yeah, nothing's gonna help it. The surgery was supposed to, it did not. So it is what it is. And now that I haven't had my pain meds in days, it hurts. It just began hurting and hurting more and more, and I was like, oh shit, I didn't
You gotta
realize.
be careful with that pain medicine, dude. You won't be able to poop.
Yeah, I know, it was horrible, but I was on a really low dose of it, so it wasn't really hurting me too bad.
Yeah, you gotta drink a lot of water, man, and sometimes that don't help either.
I drink a ton of water, but that's my diabetes medicine making me do that.
Yeah.
I hate being old. I hate getting older. These aren't the right pieces. These are from my old car. That one's one of the ones I need.
Damn, dude, you've been on here for almost 4 hours.
What's that?
You've been on here for almost 4 hours.
Oh, yeah. Almost.
3:47:53.
What time is it? Oh, it's 3. Yeah, I started around 11 or so. I'm going to have to run to the store here soon. Because I need stuff I don't have and can't find. I mean, I know I have them somewhere. I just can't freaking find them. Somewhere I have a whole box, a whole kit of these little push-in things, the little pop ends that I bought. And I don't know where the hell it is. And I need it right now because I need to replace all the ones that were missing from this car when I took it apart. Oh well. I'll put in what I have. I got 3 out of the 6.
So you talking about these?
Yeah, those. I have a whole like a kit that I bought from like Amazon or somewhere.
Well, that's what I bought. These was from Amazon. You gotta have them. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I use them on my 4-wheelers. I use them on my cars. I use them on everything.
Some of them I actually bought from Ford. I bought got the right ones.
Yeah, Fords are really expensive though, dude. They're like $5 a piece.
They're ridiculous. Usually, if I'm buying them with other stuff, and which when I'm buying it from one of the parts departments that sell them cheaper online, like stuff. But they're still expensive as hell.
They are.
But they are better than most. They do work really well, and they fit correctly. You know, sometimes when you buy just the odd ones, they don't fit exactly how you want them to. Where did I put those? I know they're in here somewhere.
Well, fellas, I think I'm gonna jump off here.
Well, if you're gonna jump off and Booster Dick's in there sleeping, and Pinks is probably getting ready to shut this down anyhow, I think I'm gonna go too.
Yeah, I'm about to set it down because I gotta run to the store. I need parts that I don't have.
Well, you guys have a good night. Maybe one of us will go live tonight.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Maybe one of us will.
Maybe.
Y'all have a good one, man. And we'll
right.
talk to y'all later. Appreciate it, Pinks.
Yeah, thanks for coming in, guys.
Later,
Y'all
everybody.
have- Let's end this thing. Howdy.